play the heck out of Cyberpunk once it comes out. Then I realize it's never been as good, which is obvious because, come on, like at this point it should not become as a surprise that it has not been. So okay, maybe I should just add in this. Just in the middle of still changing. AGKUW. I think it's AGKUW. Wait, or is it AGKUW? Whatever. I think it's the other way around. Give me a second. AGKUW. You need more endings, man. So it can tell me a story or two. Yeah, AGKUW. AGKUW. And then add in this. Alright. Jesus. Now, where is this? Perfect. So. Okay. Is Strum streaming today? He didn't stream yesterday. Maybe he does it. Yeah, he does. God damn it! The 50-50! I can't watch it. I can only watch the reactions. Alright. Time to look at Germa's stream a bit as well. Lowest quality. Only audio. Pop out player now. Filter load module. Gets smaller and smaller. So, all right, let's do this. Yes, retrieve. Always retrieve. Use the pick as a ride. Yeah, sure, whatever. We have to do the quest now. We have to do the couple of quests that are still there. Okay, just damn it, man. So. Alright. Let's see. Heritage of the past. Retrieve confidential intel. According to the old staff was used in ancient desert. Okay. Data. Any tidbits that you may find. I have to go and look at all those tidbits too. Maybe I should have looked up the other thing I wanted to do before. Yeah. Wait a minute. Did they always look like that? Did they always look like that? Now that I think about it. But we gotta continue. The time waster should not waste too much time. Done. Alright. Give me a second. Before you boast about your own strength, let me pick up all those items. Let me get rich, you know. So. Wrong guy, this one. Yeah, he does look a bit different. Could it be that's just me? It probably is just me. Thank you. Yeah, Commander's always the weakest. Zone them out of here. Alright, let's do the quest. So even worth looking at this item that he dropped. Now I'm going back. Take it back. I collect every single tippets. Every dirt pile. Dirt? Yeah. So, and we know they respawn, so what's the point? If they respawn, does it mean they always have like a backup robot part themselves? Like the androids? So what's the point of the whole thing saying that they lose people? I don't get it, but who knows? So. Yes. Sorry, friend, but I will destroy you. Oh, if you don't kill him, please, I beg of you. Spare their lives. Please, I beg of you. Spare the animals. Show no mercy. I spare the animals because I'm good. Fine, we'll spare your critters. Ah, thank you. So why do you have all these animals here anyway? Long ago, I rescued a herd animal. I do not remember the reason. The creature took a liking to me. She followed me wherever I went. We played together whenever we could. She was warm. She made me happy. Interesting. Now, if I find a creature that is weak or injured, I bring them here. I watch over them until they are healthy again. Thank you for sparing them. Please visit us again. We'd welcome you. We would welcome you anytime. We'll see. And we got the good ending noise. Hey, I skipped this because I didn't want to kill him, but I suppose he doesn't go for death. Please visit us again. We will welcome you anytime. Sure, man. No problem. Good ending music. Great stuff. At least we get some good things in the beginning of the stream, not mind-crushing events. Music is good too. I like it when this song booms in. Gino's the type of person who hangs out on the beach and hopes people get stung by jellyfish so he can pee on strangers. What? Why do I... Why? I never... No, not this guy, the other one. Thank you. You make me sound like I'm evil. What the heck, man? Also, you better play fast, Genshin, or else I'm catching up to you. Although I never deal as much damage at you. I'm still... I think there's overlapping music right now. My head is bursting right now because there's so much overlapping music. Yeah, the hacking also plays in, right? With the tunes. It's good though, but damn, head hurts. I've yet to be able to reach 26,000 damage. I cannot do this. Like I can never reach that. My Beidou now does 4k damage on crits, you know. It's a subtle improvement, but it's still not good enough. Yeah, I still have 2 purple artifacts. My weapons are fine right now. Both are maxed as of now, but or as close as possible to the max. I can't reach your damage, dude. How do I reach your damage? It's like the memory I have ingrained in my brain. You know, the one memory of your 26k crit damage. I can do 16k whenever I counter and it crits, but you know that is the closest I gotten, and that's with my super Beidou. But other than that, you know, doing consistent 4ks, I suppose, is good enough for something. Dude, I've seen a Ningguang whenever I farm for, you know, When I farmed for Noblesse Oblige, I saw those like a Ningguang pop-off heart dealing 7k crit damage with first shots, but most likely because of the geo damage increase. Hey dude. Yeah, I instantly switched to Neo to Genshin Talk because I wanna know how do I get good artifacts, man. I got nothing. Now I'm playing this game hoping I get a fish, but same old story. No fish. No fish, no artifacts, no none. Alright. Oh, what is this? A crocodile? Arapaima machine. Hey, I'm taking those. Sure, man, let's go. New fish, boys. New season, new fish. I'm riding up here. I'm gonna be stuck here and listening to that good jam. But yeah, don't spread out lies. You know? I've been thinking, you know? It's been, oh, sour please, yeah. Hey Zeno. He watches my streams. It's Zeno. Didn't Monster Hunter, you know, consume your life? I want to fish. That's all I. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I can't fish here. Good to see you though. I know I'm late again, but I was checking out new maps with my buddies in TF2. TF2 got an update. Lots of things, lots of news to talk about, I suppose. TF2 got a sweet ass update, 3 new maps, and sadly, you know, now that I think about it, I always wanted TF2 to, you know, to explode again, to be grown up again. But now that I look back, do I really want to? Maybe I'm growing out of this game of TF2. It's like when I look at it, and like Halloween got me riled up, but right now Christmas doesn't really do anything for me in the TF2 department. I just look at the game and, you know, realize it's just old. The same things happen, you know. Doesn't really change as much. Still enjoy playing with my friends, but like there's so much that I just can't do with them. There's just so many hurdles I have to go over just so I can play. And even then, it's just a mediocre experience. Maybe it's just me having like a mood swing right now, but I don't know, man. TF2 is near and dear to my heart, just like Payday. I think I have a liking for trash games. I have a liking for not good games. Payday was not good, but I enjoyed it quite a lot. And TF2, obviously, you know, right now I don't think it's a good game. Like I still don't think it has so many flaws. It's not enjoyable, you know, for me at least, not as much as it used to be. Multitude of reasons, but yeah, it should make me happy again that they get updates, but no, it really doesn't. Ooh, God. If TF2 is so good, why is there no TF3? Because Valvo can't count to 3. There's no instance where a Volvo can count to 3. Half-Life 2, Portal 2, you know, TF2. Freaking all those 2s. Half-Life Alex gives us a new shine, you know? Like, oh, was that a good update? Here, let me just, before I downriddle it again. There's not much has been added. It's like community maps, like 3 new maps. One being like literally 5 years old. I actually know this map from a very, very old video of a YouTuber who doesn't stream or doesn't do anything with TF2 anymore. So yeah, like a very old map has been added. A map that I don't think fits well for TF2, and a couple of good ones. Of course, new cosmetic crates, new weapon crates, all of this, like new cosmetics. But other than that, nothing really has changed. But yeah, I just you know, thinking of Half-Life Alex, and you know, I still have TF2 still. Ooh, what in the name of God is this? A fur car? Yeah, fuck. But yeah, sorry, fishing is like you know, excitement. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. It has new things, and I probably will play them with my friends, not on stream, most likely. But what? Okay. Like the fishes are making me just confused. I just look at the fish and say, holy moly, nice catch me. But yeah, at the end of the day, nothing really changed. At least in Payday, you can say, like, if you ever followed Payday, it had the first ever update they did, like a complete weapon change, is probably one of the first, not the best, like the worst one in my opinion, but one of the better changes in Payday, because they just switched up the meta all the time. Granted, it's like at one point it was pay to win, because you needed to buy a specific DLC to deal enough damage on the highest difficulty. Like that was stupid. It did cost only $5, but it's still pay to win. We're not gonna, you know, talk around the bush like that, but at the very least there was some sort of change, you know. Like new maps gonna get in, like actual new maps, not revamped old maps, or maps that are made by the community, or things that have been already in community servers but now have been added officially. Like, you know, there's just a big difference. TF2, I like this game, but it never feels there's something new happening, you know, anymore at least. I don't know. It's just odd. Again, I just hope that eventually they will release a TF3. Like, eventually they come out and release a TF3, and I just can be happy. But right now, like, I don't know, man. TF2 just doesn't do it for me as much anymore. But again, it is granted that I am a very moodful person, and you know, based on my feelings, I might just want to play a game, or I might just want to quit the game altogether. But yeah, it's just dead. My hope is that the TF3 comes out eventually. Like, if a TF3 comes out, then we're good, because they can change all the things that I didn't like. They can make it better. But well, we'll see. Again, this is quite uncommon, by the way, for TF2 to even get updates like this. You know, usually it's only Scream Fortress, and Christmas is not gonna even give us an update, or it's just a revamp, like just new cosmetics, but nothing grand than that. Not even new maps. It's just new cosmetics that you buy and then spend money to get, and then, you know, like, it's just a you know, profit incentive thrown in there. But this one feels more or less like an update. Again, most of the content is still community driven, but at least it's something. I guess we're leaving for now. It's just me and TF2. But yeah, maybe I'm hyped up for another update of TF2 again, but I don't know. I feel like it's like wasting my time, you know? Maybe especially because I've been playing Nier Automata or Genshin and stuff, you know? Genshin might have not been the best game, but or even to a certain degree, you know, FGO, like all those 3 games that I've just been playing, there's just new, you know? It's just new content, new things to do, and you know, it keeps me engaged. There's nothing more happening. There's no incentive for me to improve as much anymore, just because I can. Like, I'm always playing with 150 ping, so that's out of the bag. Like, me improving is out of the bag. New content is never, like, there's never been new content. Even those few updates we had, these were just maps that are already revamped and skins. Like it's just like, you know, it just feels like wasting time in a different atmosphere, pretty much. I can't really explain. Like Genshin is a time sink and a half, like 100%. It's a time sink and a half. If Joe gets events, it's a time sink. The Automata is definitely not a time sink. I enjoy my moments here, but at least this is something that I can look forward to, you know. When I look at TF2, it does updates, and I say, alright, nice, they got updates, and then, you know, then it's it. It's like a flop. I don't know, man. Could be. I don't know how to explain it. I think I lost my you know, my bearings again. It's hard to explain. Again, this is with me following the philosophy of games can never, you know, can never be played forever. I still hold on to that. Like you can't play any game forever. I mean, some can, but it's just an exception out of the rule, you know. I don't know why I feel so funny right now talking about TF2 like that. You know, the other day I was praising it too. Like I was showing you guys the amazing clips of MG Mike and this, you know, Not Cheap, I think was called his name called. Those things are still amazing. I'm still impressed by that, and I would like to do the same thing, but you know, the more I think about this, the more I realize it's just been in the past, and you can never have something like this again. It's the people, pretty much. I don't know. Yo, any of you guys need to tell me something before I grow mad. Tell me guys about the games you guys play and tell me how good they are. Because I'm right now, you know, in a life crisis. Playing Nier Automata. Although it's a heckin' fun game, alright. It's a very fun game. Alright, let me delete those. We need to delete more chips again. What in the name of God is this monstrosity? It's okay, I need to remake those. If I find a teleporter, I'm gonna sell as much as possible. I'm collecting everything too much, and they're bad. I don't know. Just feeling funny, you know? Maybe it's the roller coaster of emotions that I had, you know? The freaking roller coaster of emotions yesterday. I think Zeno knows the best in what I'm talking about. So, you know, we had our fun though. The roller coaster of emotions that was pulling an FGO yesterday. Just whatever happened, man. I don't even know, man. Just went everywhere. So then you realize then, you know, all that supposed, you know, being lucky, you know, maybe I had a midlife crisis at one point, you know. Now I remember something. I was thinking at the evening, you know, that all the luck that I have in video games doesn't amount to anything at the end. Like it's like a tippets of giving me something, you know, something as a consolation prize. I can hack those, kill them as well. I think the music just stopped. It doesn't. It never stops. People cry. Yeah. It's like I had this before happening to me. You know, this is again, you know, it might not concern Gregory, but I guess I'm just a person who just, you know, is influenced very easily. But yeah, freaking, you know, I was thinking just again, rip FGO, hey Nap. It's just, hey dude. I'll play it eventually again, but you know, maybe after this one. I'm not gonna play this for too long. It's just, I want to sort out my thoughts right now. I just want to know why I'm right now not as hyped for a TF2 update, even though I was looking forward to it. I don't get it. But yeah, we dialing it down right now. It's definitely got something to do with yesterday. Again. Sometimes I just ask myself why all the luck in games. Why do I am lucky in game? Right? I don't know, man. Again, I'm a believer of you know, fate and all that jazz. I believe in luck. I'm a superstitious person, so I feel like, you know, God just wanted to give me some sort of consolation prize for having a not so grand day yesterday, you know. Less than ideal for multiple reasons, not only because of FGO, you know. I'm not that riled up that easily, but yeah, something happened there as well. And then just you know, hey, you can have those too. You like video games, right? You can use them. Just to give me an existential crisis. Not sure. Yeah, it's just one of those days where I'm just very confused. Not sure what I should think, you know. Not sure what I should react. It's just, you know, I don't. Just in terms. Like just yeah, don't worry, I'm just a robot myself. Not sure if this thing is moving correctly. Yeah, I thought so. It's a bit off here. Or not, you like him after LB3, but you're also on the hit list. Yeah, you say that like again. I just feel like I, you know. After all that's been happening, I don't really care having him. I might as well could have just deleted him and just leave it be, and that just would have been fine. It's like, you know, something I absolutely did not want. Absolutely did not want. It's a very rare case, you know. But just in this one, maybe I'm riled up because I'm always true neutral. I don't like to be true neutral, you know. Maybe that's the problem. I've been testing again, Gregory. You know, I'm not sure if you're online, but if you're still alive. But I did a test in you know, a Dungeons and Dragons test, and I'm true neutral. I'm like the most boring character that there is. And I don't know what to do, man. Now I have to think. Bad luck with 4 stars. First Ningguan, now Hinako, people cry. I just won 1. Yeah. But yeah, like you know, I was true neutral. The music is just making me feel strange today, okay? Not only had this, you know, all those random things have been happening to me, but also the music, man. It's just, I feel too much from it. Please, music, stop. I feel very melancholic right now. Questioning my life. It's just a bit too much. Sad to hear things aren't the best right now. If you don't want to share, you don't have to, but hopefully things get better. It's not in that way. Don't worry about this. So don't worry about this too much. It's just I'm moody person, you know. Please stop music, Mike. Again, this is I think the best evidence of me being a moody person. The music just is killing me right now. I need to change it. The music is this is killing me. But other than that, don't worry too much. It's just chaotic neutral for the win. At least you're funny, you know. Like, I'm thinking, is this maybe the reason why I don't grow as a streamer? Yeah? Is this the reason? It's because I'm a true neutral, the most boring thing in the world. Is this the reason? Not really needing to be a big streamer, by the way. You know, I'm not, again, before you ask, I'm not depending my life on that. Don't worry. Like 100%, but you know, this is like one of many tidbits that's been going wrong. One of them is just like this is my reason of desperately going out of true neutral. True neutral is probably the most boring thing, and I just can't get out of it. It's like being stuck in Bronze League and in League of Legends. The music changes. Oh, thank God. AO2 should be by Monday. Alright. The music changed. I don't have to feel funny anymore. Oh boy. Energy? Yeah, very sad. Very sad. Thank you. Thank you, music, for stopping. God. Oh! So this is the origin of that thing. But he never grows, so it was 128 years ago, huh? Alright, thank you, game. Thank you for stopping the music. Thank you. Lots of things, you know. It all just collides into one thing. Just yesterday was just a roller coaster. Hey! Hey! Where's my robot body? You shitheads. At least don't take that away from me as well. Whatever. Whatever, it's not like I wanted them to begin with or anything. Legal lolly robot. Nap. You know. No, it's not. It's not. Alright. Jesus, how do you even put that thought in? How do you even put that thought in there? I don't get it, man. But I suppose, you know. But yeah. Lots of things I had in mind. It didn't help that I missed out on Hinako, you know. The truth to be told, I actually didn't want to put it. But you shitheads just keep on, you know, challenging me. Putting curses on me, putting like, oh shit, you know. Dishonorable. All just boils up. And then I don't even get a Hinako. God fucking damn it, man. Maybe that's what made me mad. Yeah. It's always a thought put in there. Like, I'm actually very pissed, by the way. I'm not happy at all. I am not happy. Very, very unhappy. It's like, I don't want that. I don't want him. Like, get away from me. Not today, at least. Jesus. But yeah. Yeah, I'll organize myself a little bit again. So the first thing. obviously, I don't know. So, the first thing, what I want to say is everything is fine, you know. Yeah. Fuck! Alright, everything's not fine. I'm getting beaten by this thing. But everything is fine, alright, before you ask. Again, you feel bad for me, don't feel bad for me, nothing happens, you know, I'm doing fine. Absolutely good, you know. Just a moody person. Sometimes things happen, yeah? Things happen. So nothing happened majorly yesterday, but it does rile me up. It did rile me up a little bit, you know. Put me thoughts into the brain. Questioning things, yeah. Then the frickin' challenge cup, you know. Again, I'll take the blame. I will be the one who takes the blame. It wasn't me who just went afterwards. But you know, it still was another extra thing. I don't know why I'm just right now like, yo, I don't know why I'm surprisingly salty about that. Don't say that much, you know. I don't say that much about it, but I'm surprisingly salty. Beyond salty, you would say. Just really done right now with the game. But I know I can't complain about it because people would say, "Alright, you got the 5-star, you know. Shouldn't complain." And I'll only do it in this stream, alright? I'll keep it here, and I just needed to let it out, you know. That I was actually, I understand now. I understand 100% what it means to be not lucky while being lucky. Like, it's the extended footage. Like, it's like, it made click, you know. It finally made click. I feel like I'm, you know, this was also a little bit of a teaser to me. That one. And I guess that's resulted in me, like, you know, hearing the news of an update of TF2 being more than less a stale thing. Again, I had a lot of thoughts yesterday. Yeah. Again, putting luck in a game, like, how much more useful it would have been in real life. I just had a thought in this moment. Like, how much more useful would it have been multiple times I thought. Like, you know, would have been nice if I couldn't this, if I couldn't that instead, you know. Transferring that into money or something, so I can use it to save it, I suppose. Not really doing much with money, but I suppose, you know. I guess a cyberpunk, you know, a free cyberpunk would have been pretty nice, you know, a free 50. I would have taken that, you know, if I had to decide. How much lower do I have to go if I could transfer my luck? So let's just say, you know, we just put this in you know, percentages. You know, getting a low rarity servant twice is like in very quick succession. Let's just say it's like a 0.01% chance, you know. And then, you know, could I, if you transfer this but upwards, so it is worth less in real life thing, how much lower would I have gone? And I actually would have gone for a free copy of a cyberpunk. Like, that low I would have gone. Not even going for a ticket, like winning like $1,000 or 1,000 euros or Deutschmarks or whatever you want to have then. I would have even gone lower than that, like $50, or at least like a free copy of Cyberpunk. Maybe even with the early access, like with the DLCs add-on, which will inevitably add as well. That would have been fine for me. Like, you know, that would have been actually more of a you know, happy hormone than getting 2 quishes. Yeah, that just putting this in the thoughts is just always odd, you know. You should always put it as a separate entity, like real life from in-game, or else it just mangas up too much. You realize it's just you know, why am I? This is like existential crisis level of things, where at the end of the day you think like, why do I even play the game? Like, what's the point of, why do I even play games, you know? Freaking, it just happens by the go, you know. I don't blame you. Peer pressure, talent back. So luck you would infinitely be more useful in real life, but you can't just decide where to use it all. Yeah, that's it. Like, if you come to that thought, it's just gonna be the same thing. At the end of the day, it just doesn't translate that well. It just is not the same. So she does have a few banners in the future. I see. I'd even forgive you a second if you get 2 man, and if I get. Not that I care much about, so it's a good deal for you. There's a warfare going on about how garbage somebody is. I also get free not loot boost in that second roll war sleep. Yeah, but I don't really care. Like, getting the red heart, I absolutely do not care about this guy. It's just, he just exists. It's nice to have him, but I'm not a collector. This is the thought that I have discarded. No gacha game should be treated as, or in my opinion, treated as a collector's game. It just doesn't work. Like, I don't consider this as a win at all. It's just another thing that you've gotten. It just doesn't really affect me at all. If I was a collector, and I'm usually a collector, I would have enjoyed this, but gacha games are just different. I can't put this thing in, you know. I can't just say, alright, you know, damn man, now I'm excited to get this and that, because more likely than not will happen that you don't get them. You're stuck with the thought that you want them, like you desperately want them. It's like it's a circle of death, you know, a vicious cycle. That is more of an apt description. Thank you for that save. Oh, what's this? It's a new quest. I can check it out. Where is this actually? Pascal's village. Huh, that's a new one for me. So, where's email? Yo, they have to tell me where email is. I'm getting mad here. I'm getting pissed because he doesn't show up. Alright, let's go to... Wait. Isn't that the quest in the back here? Yeah. Isn't that where the animal farm is? So I guess we have to go back there as well. So first Pascal. Oh, and they gave us this one. I see. Yeah, I know now. But we go to Pascal's village first and do this. But yeah, that's me. You know, mean by overcomplicated thoughts, man. Where I just think too hard about things. I just think too hard about it. Again, you know, I think in another universe where I would have not pulled on that banner, I would have been totally fine. But right now I'm more pissed than ever. Again, my initial plan was actually just to skip it, you know, and shrug it off like it's whatever, man. But now that I care, now that I care, it doesn't go as well. It doesn't go down as well anymore. Zhongli being good or bad is, I can understand it totally. First things first, it's a teaser. Like I've seen the constellations. 5.5 seconds of petrifying is not even bad, you know. If you think about it in the grand schemes, if you combine it with Venti, who already, you know, levitates most of the characters for 8 seconds or something, and then you petrify them just to loop it around, you know, it is definitely 100% possible to loop most characters, at least mid-weight characters. Like anything that Venti can push up, you can petrify as well to make a loop out of it. So yeah. And you can use double characters, so you can't just go for Venti and stuff like that. In domains at least, so... Oh. It wasn't actually in Pascal's village, it was... Yeah. Okay, never mind. I guess we continue. Yeah, there's nothing more to be had. I did all the quests. So they are not repeatable at all. I was wondering. I still thought that, you know, for the longest time you can repeat those, but nothing. So, city ruins, where's the forest, castle front. Sure. I take the center again, go and do the quest. Quadruple clean co-op cover. You just burn yourself to death. You ever get burned by you know, by a Klee? Happened to me, man. This is like what every Klee does, by the way, at AGKUW. They just burn the ground underneath you and wait until you die. This is... She's actually just a maniac. Like every single Klee player is a maniac. They just want to go for the kill, like with the team kill. I don't know why, man. It's just odd. Oh, I wanted to sell things. Give me a second. Now I realize. of the resistance camp. But yeah. And that's my second or secondary, you know, very confused thought with the luck thing. You know, existential crisis. Sometimes it happens. It doesn't happen too much anymore, but it used to happen a lot to me. When you start thinking about the future, you know, like what happens when you're dead, or what happens in the moment of your death, and whether there's something that will happen or not. If you think about all those things, you start having those things, but I can shrug it off most of the time. Again, every now and then I wake up, you know, schweißgebadet, with sweat, you know, like full of sweat, thinking about this, but it'll go down, it'll go away very quickly as well. It's because, it's, you know, as much as you know, being too smart is a bane of your existence, being smart also helps you alleviate a little bit of that forward fun. Mainly just, again, I found my own peace of mind in amidst all of this. I have a way for me to alleviate whatever the curse of what's happening after your death is. And it's nothing scientific, it's a very simple principle I hold on to, and it's easy for me, it's easy enough for me to, you know, to follow and not go crazy off. So that helps in a certain degree. Let me see. I need to sell a couple of those, huh? It's just the whole point of church anyways. I feel like 10 on the 4, that's fine. Down attack on this is trash. 8 is just okay, but still awful. Let me just move it anyways. Lots of thoughts, man. Lots of thoughts. It'll, you know, before you ask, it'll happen it'll happen in like a Wednesday night. Every now and then the crisis strikes. I'm sitting here asking myself too many questions of whose answers I don't have. But yeah, that's this, that, and that's this, and that's that. So yeah. I'm selling all those trash items. Get out of my way, man. Look at this. What in the name of God is this? What am I supposed to do with this? I'ma sell this. You have counter set 2, that's like 7. Freaking no. Just no. That's the same way. I'm gonna keep one charge just because. But it's still very awful. Jesus. So that's with me and collecting trash. That's my bane of existence since the beginning of life. Always like collecting, you know. If we wrap around this, you surely realize. Gacha games should be my bane of existence because I like collecting things. And it goes all the way. Yeah, that goes backwards. And then you're stuck there, but surprisingly having a good peace of mind, you know. Making sure that it's not getting over your head is fine. All of that aside. Yeah. Still a bummer. I'm still mad. Still pissed. Still now I'm pissed though. So a little bit more than it should have been. Again, I think I might just stress out too much about this, but that's just me. Always have been like that. Thinking a bit too much. So that's the third one. And the fourth one is TF2. That's where we wrap around and finally put our thoughts into mind. Again, you know, I think those were my true feelings about this game. Sadly enough, at the end of the day, you know, TF2. I like that I wanted to continue, but at the same time I don't want it to continue. The new update is cool. I'm gonna play it with my friends. Probably gonna enjoy it, but I now understand why, you know, why my favorite content creator left the game. You know, Germa and Star were one of my, like, still my favorites out there. Like, I really like them content creators. Very fun. Again, growing up with content creators, those two are my Superman and Batman, or Batman and a Robin sidekick. That's like, you know, it's just me. And now I totally understand why they left that game. It's never gonna do anything. Like, they endorse it right now, but they're gonna drop it again. It's like the same feeling. Sometimes you do wonder at the end why you play those games. Like, right now, I don't know. Maybe I'll ask my friends why they still play that game. Don't want to be too, you know, too offensive about stuff like that, but like, I just don't know right now. Holy moly, why are you guys so expensive, eh? Jesus. I'll keep the 24. That's ridiculously awful. Alright, that's all. I'm rich as fuck. But I don't know what to use with that money. I'm too rich. Why is this always a problem? Can I not be, can I be less rich? Like, now I'm rich. But there's nothing I can do with it. Combine that weapon 1 with weapon 4 with 2. Weapon 2 to 7 is 8. 8 is right now gone, but we will combine it later on. 5 and 7 is gonna be 6. No, not 6, but I'm not gonna craft it then. 4 and 5 is gonna be 5. That's easy. 5 and 7 is gonna be 7. That's also fine. 7 and 7 is gonna be 8. 8 is right now stuck, and we can leave it at that way. Ranged attack on 5 to 8 is gonna be, yeah, gonna be 8 or even 9, right? 7. No, not even. That's fine, but yeah, that's fine. We'll take it. So 6 and 7 is gonna be 8. And we have 8 and 9 is gonna be 10. That's fine. So just making a lot of space here right now. Worthless. No need to fuse in. Freaking 4 and 7. What am I, huh? Not grasping at nothing here. You have to give me something good. So 6 and 7 is 8. That's the shockwave I wanted to do anyways. Last stand 4 and 5 is 5. That's fine. 5 and 5 is gonna be 6, and that's all we need to do. Perfect melee defense is worthless. 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 Oh, never mind. 10. Enter chain damage for 2.5. That's fine. Although I took a bit too much. Deadly heal 1 and 5. Okay. Germa was originally a TF2 streamer, yes. Imagine being so bad at Twitch only lets you stream in 720. Hey, hit mom. What up, dude? Yeah, that's a kind of a forced. It's kind of a forced thing. Is that you, E-Raid? That you changed a switch? Yeah, it has been a thing. I would like to stream on lower qualities. They sometimes allow it on days where there are not as many streamers, but other than that, you guys are all forced to watch on 720. I don't like it as well, man. I don't like it as well. You know, let it be known that your criticism is valiant, but I can't do much about this. But yes, Germa was originally a TF2 streamer. Quite a distance away. Very nice trivia, because you know he was one of the bigger ones too. He switched, of course, but you know it's like, alright, okay, yeah, definitely not combine those with those. It's worthless. Auto heal on 4 and 5. It's gonna be 6. We can leave it right now. Evasion rate up. Sounds like a plan. So I could combine 10 and 17, but it's look like it's smart. So torn up in 4 and 5. Nope. Auto use, hijack boost, nothing. Nothing's worthwhile here. Alright, let me see. Richest boy possible. Yeah, they lost quite a lot of here. I don't think we need to do those anyways. I just need one set. It's the hijack set. So 9S plays. So maybe. maybe. Alright. Otherwise I would have reacted quite more negatively, you know? Don't trash talk me like that. But yeah. There's only someone from Twitch would have only someone in Twitch would have mentioned that, you know, the 720 stream. And that's not a person who just watched my stream to instantly go into YouTube to tell me that, you know. Like I put that one and one together, but again, it's like a, you know, YouTube is just a refugee place for the people that can't watch my stream, which again makes 100% sense. See, I calm down. Talking about this calmed me down. You know, I'm an easily excitable, but also equally easily, you know, easily a stressed out person. So things like these always happen. Help what I think. Hey Liuda. Hey, you just missed out an episode of me going crazy, having an existential crisis about a gacha game. That's like the second time I got it. The first one was Emichek's altar. Smiley face. Is Grandpa muted? What? Am I muted? Was I muted the whole time? Hello? Hello? No, I'm not. Am I muted? Do I have to hear me? Like, just me check. Me check. Am I muted? No, I'm not. I'm definitely not muted. Alright, no you weren't. Alright, I thought I had this whole episode going on, and at the end of the day I was just talking to myself. Now that would have been another episode of Existential Crisis, huh? Just the continuation. You used to people calling you bad though, lol. You were muted, don't worry, alright. I'll get you for that. Again, I need to change my ways of being a true neutral. That's like the fifth wall, the secret wall. There's obviously a reason why I don't want to be a true neutral, and I have to fight it. And as soon as I get over that, you know, you guys laughing right now, but I don't give up. Oh, you know, I might have given up a bunch of times, but I always come back for more beating, you know. Trust me on this one. I'll be back, you shitheads. Oh, you one shithead, and I want to be the one who's laughing last. Rotten info sheet, thank you. So, but yeah, it's been a while. Good to see you, Liuda. What's your special recipe for existential life crises? No, I'm not gonna throw that in. Is Cyberpunk coming out right now, like for real, or was it still delayed? I heard something about the 9th of November thing that Purple posted in the Discord. Something about you know, being, you know, don't stream it, don't let's play it on the, you know, till the 9th. But the last message I saw was that it was indefinitely postponed. So was this a hoax then? Or what was it? Damn, I forgot my tab was muted. I know, happens to me all the time. You should be more ban happy, Kappa, ban Xeno. Nah. I don't silence the opinions and voices around. I'm not insecure about those. I just can't talk back. That's like the bad part, you know? I wish I could talk back. Imagine if I was a 100 viewer person and someone would call me trash because I don't have 1k. I can definitely talk back about this, but like I can't talk about, you know, like I'm a 4 viewer Andy. Like, there's nothing I can parlay. But when I get there, I will definitely talk back 100%. But right now, like, I guess it's true, you know, true forehead. Give me a second. This is definitely a little bit too loud. Him smacking my face shouldn't have just break the fourth wall, alongside the sound wall as well. So, thank you. I swear I am just talking over it or something. Alright. Yeah, what's the point of 9? What's the point of 2B if 9S is just a god? I wanna know, you know, what's the point? Like, he even levels faster because he gets additional XP from hacking. It's very broken here. He's actually broken. So. Alright. December 15th, the image I posted here was from a fake account. If you look at the tweet I posted, the account is suspended now. I see. Ah, okay, sorry. So I actually thought it was real. My stomach is super upset right now, so I might disappear suddenly. Not that it's abnormal. Don't worry. I saw your message, you know. I saw your message and I received your news of an upset stomach. Trust me, I know those feels. Oh. I know that feel. Mornings are not good for me. Like, I'm old actually.
違いますよね。もっとこうナインズ的な発音でしたよね。
黙って敵を倒す。
もう。
He was so close and he's out again. Shouldn't have pressed the matter, dude. What's happened, man? I would have celebrated that one. Goodbye. Tell me more what people are upset being subpar in 5-star. Nev has probably more stories about it. But I can already know, like, I saw his gameplay and I can totally understand. Although there are some points against it, you know. I think it's a comparison, it just doesn't do as much. You know? Like, if we're taking Zhong as an example, who just puts out a field down, like a field below that applies a cryo buff on everyone. On himself, so, you know. As much as elemental reactions is not really the matter, especially with Geo, because Geo only has crystallize, it's still always nice to apply those, you know, elemental buffs on something. He doesn't really do it. He has those pillars that are restricted at 1 at Constellation 0, which makes it a lot harder for it to be relevant at all. Like, it's just a pulse, you know? It doesn't feel as good. You can probably make it strong, but and you can also combine it with other structures, but you know, all destructible. I'm just surmising things right now because I actually don't know why he's considered bad as much. Again, I feel like the 3.5 seconds petrify is a lot better than suspected. Like, it is actually pretty good, and it does last a pretty decent time. You know, it has always been that buffs or stuns or crowd control in a lesser degree should be considered, you know, less effective or shouldn't be as long. Yeah, this is the other quest again. Interesting, so I didn't fulfill it. Like, it always been like that. You are not supposed to have a stun that lasts that long, and 3.5 or 5.5 in a game like Genshin, you know, means quite a lot actually. And it'll only go worse from there because power creep is gonna happen, and the power levels are gonna go off the scales, and you know, eventually 3.5 or 5.5 will not look as bad anymore because you can kill someone in this time very easily. Like right now, I guess it's less possible if you go higher, especially if they still retain the you know, the soft level caps of dealing damage or taking damage. If they retain that and just keep increasing the level, I don't think it's gonna be as strong, but you know, I do firmly believe they will eventually come around and then just make it. That's where the power scaling goes all off the roof. Like, Venti is already way too crazy. He has an 8-second or even longer CC. That is absolutely bonkers. Like, already too long. Even right now, even in the early days of Genshin, it is still way too much. You can do way too much with it, and it's so very few people are unaffected by it. Very few. Mainly rune guards, like very giant characters, rune guards. I think even Hilichurls, like the giant ones, are affected. No, the Earth one, the Geo Hilichurl, is not affected by it. So that one, the rune guard, and I think that's about it. There could be more, but like, again, crowd control is brutal, especially since this petrify also applies to giant enemies. Like every size enemy is affected by it. But yeah, you can use him, yes, but no matter what team. So give me a second. I've been talking out of my ass, so, you know, it's the best animations of any unit so far, but he's easy to reverse 5-star in the game. Here's my recipe for a good existential crisis. Think about the fact when you die, you don't have to worry about it for the rest of eternity because you have no brain. Ah, that's your way. Now, I would still be concerned a lot. If I had this fault, I would be very concerned. He's bad because what he does is useless. You can use him, yes, but no matter what team, you just reduce performance damage output. On the support utility is worse than people like Noella, and his damage is incredibly low. Sometimes I wonder if there's something other than life and death. When you found something browsing the GI subreddit, some people just that my host should add content that supports defensive play. Apparently they are notorious for just doing time trial. No! God, I hate time trial based endgame. It's shit. If you ever talk about me about time trials, like that's something that is a big X. It's like it's like the thing. Time trials are one of the worst ideas on a gacha game to ever add, because it is highly influential. It is highly dependable by power creep. The higher power creep is, the more ramped up time trials have to be in order to make up for the power creep, which again then devalues the power creep. Or devalues actually the content and the characters from previous content very fast. Time trials suck balls. Absolutely, it forces you to play one specific thing. It might not encourage it, but I played Dragalia Lost. I can speak of experience, alright? Listen here, we got time trials. Every single content is timed trialed in this game, in Dragalia Lost. It's a bitch. It's not enjoyable, because every single time you get kicked from a lobby because you're not using the best 4 characters, or to a worse degree, 1 character who's limited. Now think about this. There was an age in time in Dragalia Lost where there was 1 character viable in all of its the content for there's obviously the elements, right? Like fire, water, wind, dark and light. The dark content was predominated by 1 singular limited character, and the second option was a limited welfare character who was also, again, putting this on quotation marks, limited. And the reason why they used it is because of time trials, because they incentivize using the most efficient units that which you might not have. So in the end of the day, what happens is that you're stuck not being able to do this one specific content because you don't have that one specific character, because you didn't pull for it. And it's just time trials make me mad. They make me very, very, very mad, because it's boring and it's not good and it's not giving you any. This is not an indicator for skill. It is less than that. It's it's a spit into your mouth, pretty much. You don't get any satisfaction from beating it in 2 minutes. You get satisfaction from beating it with a team that you want to use, but you can't do it because it's not the character. The Dark Age, man, of the It shapes my body, makes me mad, makes me very loud, But if you guys had a better experience with time trials, please do tell me. I would like to hear. But yeah, Gino's getting DL flashbacks. Yes, it was absolutely horrendous. It was so painful. I hated it. I hate time trials because of Dragalia Lost. But yeah, that's besides the point. Petrify is useless. Stopping an enemy for a couple of seconds isn't going to really do anything. Might look good on paper, but it's really not. Sparrow Abyss definitely needs a revamp. It doesn't fit in with how the rest of the game plays. Sparrow Abyss being some sort of a... the thing is, the one thing they need to change is the way they want to tackle endgame content. If endgame content all is boiled down to a round arena, fighting enemies, it's the most boring thing. They need to diversify it a little bit, making it a little bit of a, parkour maybe, or making it co-op content and stuff and the likes. I would appreciate that a lot more, because DL does the same thing, by the way. It also does, their time trials are in a round arena that looks exactly the same for every 80% of the content, even more. It's painful. It's very painful to play that game because everything is the same. Give me a second. They need to change the arena mentality that this gachas tend to leave in. It is not fun to play inside of an arena all the time. At the beginning it's fine, but after you did it for 50 times and you fail it 20 times out of those, with it being out of your hand, you start to see that it's pretty monotonous looking at the same arena over and over again. A DL rant, by the way. Don't mind me if I just put in the DL rant of a very, very angry person at PvP. No, PvP on a gacha is probably one of the worst aspects, because again, nothing is decided by skill. If you outplay someone because you have skills or characters that are not supposed to be in the meta, I think if you like, you can kind of see this as some sort of skill, but even then, do the rest really do this? If you think about this in a grand scheme, did you actually outplay someone because you used the best characters and you happen to beat him? Because he's still in top, you know, he's still in the top 100 probably. He's still gonna be there. You beat him, but you know, it's not gonna change his performance, and it'll not gonna affect yours as much. You know, just know to beat the meta, which is you know, a rock paper scissors. Ooh, what's this? Give me a second. 4 hours ago. All right. Is that me? Barging in, killing everyone. Because robots can't grow. Ah, that's me. That's me. I'm gonna kill everyone. And there's a corpse of me too. Alright. Honestly, I think the Spiral setup is good. It's time trial aspect that holds it back. Time trials in Genshin are fine as long as there are no shitty Hydro Mage assholes. For me, my Bane is probably electric slimes, because I can't beat them with my Beidou. Everything I can beat with my Beidou is fine. My Beidou carries me through everything right now. For virtually everything. Don't even have time to level up everyone else. But I do try to make a good Xiangling right now. A sub DPS or support Xiangling. Always leave everything for the best. What's this? Ooh, I can go up. Am I supposed to go up here? I think yes. Right. Alrighty. So yeah. Where were we? So, time trials are a good concept, but they don't work in all games. Often used as a lazy way out when devs want to give players a challenge. Yeah. It's just time, you know. Do it fast, and you can do it again. PvP in gacha games. They cut themselves out because they're gacha games. I mean, I guess people enjoy it at times, but I you know, and me as a rational person realizes that there's nothing behind it. So, but maybe there is, and just don't see it. I'm the ignorant person. And money does win you games. But yeah, never, just never do time trials. No, not too many, you know. Please don't do it. I didn't do Spiral Abyss that much, and I will totally get angry later on whenever I do. But you know, just you know, keep me happy, I suppose. I want to be mad. Please. But at the same time, I think Mario shot themselves in the foot by having Spiral Abyss be in the game this soon and the requirement for BP levels and parameters. Should have been held back so people had time to build up endgame levels of power. Best all FGO fights in 3 turns or you lose. Mentally, you just die. you just brain confuse me to submission, and then you know. Ooh, beast curse. You just submit me. brain submit me, and then that's it. But yeah. A lot of people plan everything around being able to do Spiral Abyss as soon as possible. I don't even do it that much. Like, trust me, I am at floor 6 or something. I've been chilling so hard. I've been chilling a lot harder than expected. Just been not doing it as much. I build up everything to deal damage. I wanna do it too soon, yeah. But yeah. Cyberpunk's gonna come out soon. I wanna play it. Maybe regretting the decision soon because it's not gonna live up. I really don't care if it doesn't live up to its expectation. I always had, like, my choices for games were always wrong. Every game that I bought so far, it's not been, you know, that good. Fall Guys, guess what? Played it once, never again. It's dead to me. Among Us is, sort of free. Got it from a friend. Good decision. Very, very fun game. Just the polar opposite of what should have been. So wait. Need this for the bag. Go on. Endgame activities should never encourage this behavior. To do the content as soon as possible. I think that's just the mentality of players these days. They want to do endgame as fast as possible and then move on with games. And then they complain that there's no content. I think that's for me the one thing I hate the most hearing. If people say, alright, there's no content, but do this content like as fast as possible in a week. Like, of course there's not gonna be content. Games are not being made being finished in 2 days, and then oh boy, where's the content now? I was doing it as fast as possible. Where's the game? Game gone. That's why gachas rely on loop, on gameplay loops. Because gameplay loops are monotonous, boring, but they are loops. You can do them again and again. It's the whole shtick with it. It's very hard because the consumer themselves don't really hold on to the deal. Ooh, what's this? Multivide, machine torso, pristine cable, severed cable, memory alloy, virtuous 3D, big boy. Machine spear, sturdy socket, god fucking damn it. Large gear, god fucking damn it. I'm mad. Engine blade. Do I wanna? I do wanna, but I will deny myself of every other weapon. But I wanna like to do this. Shift avoid, whatever. Taken. Big boy weapon. Thank you. So can still upgrade the weapon. So I'm gonna go for I wanna read the stories of the weapons I have 3 start so far, so I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna do the Yoha Issued Blade. I'm gonna do the Virtuous Contract. Maybe even do the Phoenix Dagger because I like it. And then so thank you. Thank you for this. Cruel Blood Oath. The Dragon Slayer Spear Machine. I do want the machine, but I don't think we can get it anymore. Yeah, the machine spear needs a sturdy socket, and probably everyone else as well. So I guess we leave it right there for now. We have enough weapons maxed. Ah, your white sword, my master owned that very blade. Master blood, however, Voyager. Beep boop. Reading lore now. My friend got Dialog and Zhongli within 8 pulls of each other. I told him that I hate him. I see the negativity comes out from this reason. I see. Yeah, it's fine. I'm shrugging it off again. Nep is not wrong with Zhongli not being as strong. But again, I have not seen a good Zhongli yet. But I can see where all the issues are. He has not really a way to self-buff his attacks, while every other DPS is famed for that, Every other DPS has a way to improve their own. But I'm still here to say, I still think that Petrify is a very strong skill. Especially the 5.5 second one. It will be incredibly strong later on. But only when we get there. So, sounds like a player skill issue. Be right back. Alrighty, man. Player skill. He's been super gimped. Noel does support better than him and out damages him. It's kind of sad, but I can see it because Noel has empowerment. Like that's the whole shtick that you probably seen as well. Maybe he's not a DPS then, Kappa. But then what is he? If his pillar does damage, his ult does damage, and none of his skills give any more support than giving a shield. Like, you might say he's a shield bot, but Diona can do this too. She's an archer who can heal, but also has a shield mechanic on C2. Diona of all things, like a limited archer 4-star. You know, it must have been a very massive shield, and he has to do it consistently. But then you would make it like, if he does it too consistently, that means he's broken in the sense that he makes everyone unkillable. But I have not seen it yet. I know he has a Jade shield, but I'm not sure if he can apply that Jade shield to everyone else. I actually don't know too much about the Jade shield mechanic itself, but about the rest I know as much. Spirit give energy really randomly and slow while doing hardly any damage. Petrify is barely mediocre side. No, it is actually pretty good. It is actually very good because it can petrify through shields. It can petrify through shields, through geo shields, through anything. It petrifies big characters as well. This is an absolute crowd control which affects every single enemy in the game. While it does sound like it's not much, it is definitely a lot. If you think about this, you know, if you think about abyssal mages, for example, if you can break. If you can not get hit by them, like if you don't have the Hydro Mage popping out the bubble that deals 1 billion damage, it is actually quite a lot. If they're set in stone, you know. Or if you have those Fatui, you know, the Fatui invisible guys not being able to go invisible, it is actually, you know, a huge step forward. Like the Petrify actually does things, you know. It's really a lot. It might sound good, but in Petris it does absolutely a lot. It is you know, interrupting whatever the enemy is doing, which is always good because you get one shot in this game easily. Again, I do end game content, like I know what I'm talking about. It actually does things, you know, and the damage, like the thing is, when we get to a point where where 3 people's damage is gonna make up for the one person who's lacking it, then it's gonna be even stronger because, you know, again. 5.5 seconds where the enemy can do absolutely nothing and he's grounded. Venti's problem is that you might not even be able to hit the enemies while they're in the sky, and the fact that you can't get giant targets in, but the Petrify goes towards, like, it hits larger targets, and it grounds them so you're able to hit them. You can do a lot with it. Again, you can interrupt shields, you can break the shields before they even do anything to you. You can petrify the giant targets, heal up for that split for the 5 seconds. You can, you know, sit back and heal a little bit. You can assess the situation, you know, pretty much set up things. There's quite a lot. I don't think people heal as much in mid battle, or especially when it comes to Spiral, you can heal at all. But it's still, you know, it's still 5.5 seconds where you can reset your cooldowns. If you use Barbara, she has a 30% cooldown, you know. I guess it's 7.25 seconds because the 50% is if it's about 25 seconds. If you have a Barbara at C2, I think she has a 25 seconds. 15 seconds of it is always active. Like this is the active part of her skill plus additional 5 seconds whenever you pick up an energy particle, which is 5 seconds of where she doesn't heal. And if you take a lot of damage, if there's like a trial there where you take a lot of damage, you know, consistently, those 5.5 seconds will make up for the lack of healing if you need to burst heal a lot. So yeah, just calculating wise, you know. So you need to remember the range on Zhongli's ult is way smaller than it would appear. Yes, but that's where you know, the non-venti people come in, or the venti comes in. You know, you have Wind characters are notorious for being able to, you know, pull people together or pull people into a certain place, and Zhongli then places the thing. That's why Venti is God tier. You know, Venti is the highest tier because he can do that. And if you combine it with Zhongli again, it's like I'm not sure how long people are up in the air, but after they're done, you can stun them, and after they're stunned, you can do this again with Venti. And if you have enough high over energy recharge, you can stun them again. Like, that's the lock. to look up videos about him. You're really misunderstanding how useful he is. Now I'm just saying, at least for the petrify part, I absolutely think it's very good. Like, why is it not good? What can you not do in those 5.5 seconds? Can she petrify bosses too? Wait, that's the right response. Give me a second. Maybe it's not DPS. The bloke can petrify people. That alone makes her. Can she petrify bosses too? She, Zhongli, you mean? It's a he. I don't actually know. I think we're definitely not Child or something. Maybe he can. Child is affected by electrocharge, so maybe he is. A certain bosses, probably not Devalin. Devalin, definitely no. Child is possible, but I didn't test it. And who's the other one? The wolf, potentially, but I'm not sure. Someone will need to test it with theirs only. Verify is barely decent when it's 5.5 seconds long. Not 100%. Not bosses. Okay. No, it is. It's 5.5 seconds, dude. That's huge, dude. 5.5 is insanely long. Again, what can you not do in those 5.5 seconds? It is still a crowd control, an absolute one, which affects almost everyone. 5.5 when you wail, yeah, but you say it's not good. But why is it not good? Why is 5.5 seconds of uninterruptible stun bad? When is it bad? There's hardly any character who can reach 5.5 seconds from stun. Like, it physically doesn't make sense what you say, because who can brag about having 5 seconds of stun? Like, who can brag about this? I mean, I guess you can freeze people, but the problem with freeze, it doesn't apply to ice. So you can, ice slimes will not be frozen, obviously, Ice abyss mages obviously also don't get frozen. So that petrifies a lot more generic. And again, it is still 5.5 seconds of uninterruptible stun that they can't wake up from. You can't just mash AD and get out of it. It is still 5.5 seconds. Venti's is 8, but his is ridiculous. 5.5 is not in the range of Venti's, but it is still huge. Like, I could prepare my food on 5.5 seconds. That's just how much it is. It's ridiculous. In a game where stuns are, predetermined, it is very, very predetermined that stuns are, what makes the game go around. But, I feel like 5.5 is still very, very, very good. Like, extremely good, because when you're thinking about the pleb rounds, 5.5 seconds long enough to kill everything, even bosses. Yeah, if given enough preparation, 5.5 is enough to kill a boss, definitely. Or even in Child's case, if Child was be able to get stunned, you can make him freaking explode. You can hit his first form. You're going to be consistently blowing enemies down with any decent team, or just killing things quickly. Yeah, but they can't do anything against him. There are 0 aspects in Genshin combat whatsoever where you will need to wait not to attack. You can attack a petrified enemy. No. Like, they still take damage, right? Am I wrong in this part? That you can't can you deal damage against a person who's petrified? Like, my game is just lagging a lot whenever I pop with people, but I'm pretty sure I deal damage past then. You also get shatter bonus on petrified monsters like you do on frozen monsters. I'm not sure. You can, but you don't need to. Yes, but that's the whole point of a stun, is to keep dealing damage. So give me a second. I want to read the lore before we continue, because I actually don't know where you're coming from right now. It doesn't really make sense. So. Alright, allow me to grant you a wish, said the bird. Wish upon this dagger and never forget this hatred that you feel. The girl grasped the weapon, spat out a tearful curse. I vow not to forget, please, give them a painful death. Time passed and eventually she got her revenge. Years later, when she was an old woman, the songbird appeared anew. What of your vow? I had asked, but she did not understand. And come to think of it, what became of her beloved dagger? At night, bandits broke into her house, assaulted her daughter, and murdered her grandchild. The songbird then reappeared with a single question. How long will your hatred burn this time? Oh boy. Okay. Alright, I see. I understand this one. So, how long can I fight amidst the bloody vortex of a battlefield? How long, I wonder? How long can I continue to protect what I love amidst this endless war? How long, I wonder? How long can I continue to believe in a world laden with deceit and folly? How long, I wonder? How long can I lie to myself as I despair at the dark future of this world? How long, I wonder? Interesting. All of it more melancholic. So, how dear listeners, your favorite radio idol DJ24D hasn't been receiving many letters lately. Don't you like me anymore? Haha. Or maybe not. No one's even listening. Wee. I still don't know how to spell that. Anyways, who's ready to kick things off? Hello? Is anybody there? Is this thing still even on? It's me, radio listeners. 24D, I'm your idol, remember? An idol. And then she became crazy. Yeah, no one listens. Interesting. Witcher's Treaty. First encounter with lover. Failed to connect with lover. Far away went my lover. With death went my lover to eternity. Holy blessing. I don't know what it does actually. Increases attack power when HP is full. Huh. That's not even bad. So. And now the last one. Shift Avoid. Increases stun value dealt to enemies. Changes damage values and your maneuver. That's pretty cool. So. Just a second. I'm reading it soon. Restoring of PP when damaging enemies with the virtuous, and the Holy Blessing does the same thing. When HP is full, deal damage. Pot charge is cooldown reduction. So maybe Liuda is there now, who can help me a little bit with my case. So still resonate with petrified enemies. So right. Skilling things, there are 0 aspects in Genshin's combo where you will need to wait not to attack, but you don't need to. Deluxe ult does way more damage and blows down enemies for just as long as has more range. You find the enemy thawing out by the time you come out of his ult animation. No. I was reminded that Zhongli's damage is abhorrent, so it doesn't matter if you get a couple of seconds, well, that would be a good way to make it better. You can utilize him more co-op for sure, but you're still better off going with anyone who's a DPS. Yeah. If we're talking about the animation itself, I don't know much about single player Zhongli. Not doing much again. Single player and Spiral Abyss Zhongli, I actually don't know too much about it, but I feel like co-op is still better. Like he's still very fine. Again, you're dealing with dickheads over here who don't know how to play the game, including myself. You know, that 5.5 is gonna help a lot. So. Stunning enemies increase your DPS because you don't need to dodge or get hit. Yeah, that is also a thing. Again, like most of his damage is passive unless he comes within his elemental burst. I don't think he is a very good main DPS, but he is a very decent. He's coming off a very decent sub DPS because his pillars are gonna do everything, and if you can play around the pillars a lot, you're gonna get shields and stuff. You know, given that you have the right element for your character to apply a shield, or you have, you know, something that always has an element on it, like a slime, you know. Oh, god damn it, dude, always annoying, huh? So right now he's without a doubt the worst 5-star, and there's no reason to ever use him for someone else. But yeah. Alright, so if you're coming off of the single player aspect, then I can understand this a lot more. Again, I'm not sure how long this animation is gonna interrupt the actual stun. I don't know when it actually comes down to petrify someone. 3.5 is definitely hard to work on if it actually does apply while the animation. Then you can definitely not do anything, but 5.5 on a, like, just to say, like 5.5 is you know, a lot more workable with, but again it is, I think, a C2 or a C4 at this point. Problem is Geo doesn't react with anything. It does give crystallize and it gives shields. Shields are pretty useful for later on. You don't really rely on elemental reactions on the later stages. You rather rely on, ooh, you see that? I'm gonna show you later, big boys. You don't rely on elemental reactions, you rely on critical damage and, you know, modifiers on your skills. so this doesn't hardly affect anything. And you know, it helps out that you can build up shields against specific enemies. But yeah, if its modifiers are shit, that's another question altogether. I suppose you could use another geo and result and have the same thing, resulting in the same. Jesus. You go through the forest. Hey, let me show you that dash that I now have. That's a Noctis one. Very fun. I like this one. So, alright. Cyan is a sub-support, sub-DPS with an element that does no damage. And his damage was scuffed, so stupidly low numbers will compensate for his support skills, which are awful compared to others. I don't know much about his, about his multipliers. So, but I have not seen a lot of damage, you know. So I guess I can agree to that. But again, still, at least in co-op, I can speak of experience, and you can say whatever you want, but I'm right. That a stun is very useful. Like this doesn't matter where you have the data from, because you know, again, characters are always the worst in how they play. But in single player, I will give you that if this petrify happens while he does the animation, it's very hard to switch off and do something with him. So, and especially since Spiral Abyss restricts the usage of food, like that's a very high point for Zhongli, for co-op at least, that you can use food for the content. Like you can stun someone and you just take a very quick break, you know. Gonna eat your food, eat your buff, like buff yourself up really quickly since it's real time, and then you can continue your way. It's just how it is, you know. But for Spiral Abyss, I suppose, and more single player content doesn't really affect it. Doesn't really, you know, good. More of a core player, anyways. So. Stun would be more useful if it had a range actually lasted long enough to be noticeable, and if enemies wouldn't die more than 3 seconds. Which are only bosses which doesn't Zhongli is OP, noobs just don't know how to play. Yeah, interesting. So if it had a range actually lasted long. I mean, Zhongli is a melee character, what do you expect going off of her? Like you define the casting range or the AoE. Again, you can circumvent this by having swirl characters, putting people together, which is the whole point of swirl characters. I want to pick up all my items. Let me pick up my items. My loot. My loot. So, god damn it. So. But again, don't forget about the fact that Venti is you know, has its own tier. Like Venti is one of the best characters in the game right now, and he also, you know, he's just swirl. I think you can make him deal damage good, but his main feature is, you know, putting people together and stunning them. Like he puts them all in place. That's the same thing that Zhongli does, but Zhongli does it in a lesser degree. And potentially also not as effective. But again, you know, there is a place for stun. Stun is not completely useless, you know, just how you say it. Because again, it does not make sense that stun is not viable. Like it absolutely makes no sense whatsoever. I can see this if he does 0 damage, but he still does damage. You know? Any stun is worthwhile on any game possible. So. It's gonna be less effective in certain situations, I suppose. I'll give you. So. God, someone has to get a 5.5 second Zhongli in the first place just to tell me if it's better or not. Alright, the baby's gonna die again. No. Like, again. This is a oh, yeah. A2 killing. Can't look away from the screen. Just a second. So he's stronger Venti, better support, and he does more damage. Does he do more damage? I actually don't know. Venti is definitely, like, I think Venti is definitely better though. Again, he has the all-in-one. He has the all-in-one thing. Just ask Vic cover. Yeah. Does he have Zhongli C5? C20? So you could petrify and it would be dead before it matters. But you can petrify and then you can kill them as well, you know. Again, he does not zero damage. If he only is a if he only is a stun, it would make sense, but it just doesn't make sense coherently that, you know, that he, like, if he deals 0 damage, absolutely 0 damage, then it makes sense, because then he's like, then it's free characters. But if you petrify someone, that makes them not be able to act, and if they don't act, you can attack them, you know. That's just as simple as that. Defending Zhongli's kit isn't something you can do, to be honest. His kit is very simple compared to, say, Child. Yeah. Again, I'm just going off of the petrify. You saying that it doesn't have any, you know, it doesn't have anything. But I'll say it's quite different, honestly. Like, if you kill someone in 3 seconds or in 5 seconds, then it's still useful because you can stun them in 5 seconds. So they don't even deal damage to you. Like, it's still a heck ton of damage. If you say it takes longer because your team is not good, then, you know, it's still very useful because then your team can recuperate, you know, recover the damage they will absolutely take, because, you know, there are sometimes no ways for you to alleviate not taking, like, you will take damage. There are certain ways where you cannot prevent this, so, you know, that's happening. A stun is always good, no matter what. No matter what. And he's not trash again. AGKUW does have the ability to give you a shield. He's not made for quick, clean content. For that free turn content, you know, for the faster and clear, but he's very good for pretty much everything else. If you think about it, at least considering co-op. Again, this you know, being petrified while his animation is working is definitely gonna be something that, you know, it's gonna be a bummer. Especially if you don't have a C4 Zhongli. There's something always to be remembered. But other than that, again, it's never a detriment. So single attack loop to knock the enemy over, and you can loop that. No, not really. For abyssal mages, for example, after a while they will spin their hands around and cast magic around you. No matter how long you can loop them. You actually can't really loop them. At least in multiplayer, I have not seen that they were being looped. Maybe in single player, but that's just the content by itself, you know. I don't know why you would play alone by yourself. I don't get this. Like, playing Genshin by yourself is probably like a whole other dimension. I've seen an Abyss Mage Pocket Shield again in my life. That's because you weren't on my side. That's because you weren't here where I was from. Dude, where I was from, level 90 boys. They proc their shields because they have absolutely ridiculous amounts of health. So, I'm gonna hack you. I dodged you. Now I'm gonna... God damn it. Just let me hack you. So, here you go. Dude, where I was from, that shit's painful. They will 100% get their shields back. I did so many domains, you can count them, and they have so overloaded stats. Especially in domains, they have overloaded stats. Overworld doesn't really matter at all. Overworld is way less. Domains and pretty much Spyrobids have a lot more overloaded stats. Again, I speak of the, you know, so-called experience because I actually know. I realized that to be an issue. So Man, I'm styling with this person. Feel bad. I want to play A2 right now. You know, when do we unlock A2? I would like to have that, man. So, best support in the game. It's an application to use him over damage. He still does less damage than Noel, and there's zero application to use him over damage. His stun. Did I explain to you again? His stun. His stun is his application. don't I? Why do I have to repeat myself? Jesus. Oh, and she hits me once and goes away. I'll see you later, you know, when you join my team eventually.
どうして裏切ったんですか。
裏切ったの司令部だろ。
Eventually.
2B 追いかけましょう。
Let's go down. Oh. Stun has no use, doesn't work on bosses, and it's worse than he's just killing something. No, because you can stun someone.
バンカー、こちら 9S 司令官につないでください。
バンカー了解。司令官に接続します。
司令官、ターゲット A2 の破壊は。
Let's take dialogue for an example. If you use your ult, you're pushing them away. You know? The reason why Animo Traveler's Elemental Burst is not as useful is because you're pushing them away. And you do the same with dialogues. You're pretty much pushing them away. Song Lee's Petrify does not push people away. He just stuns them in place, you know?
2B
Where you can hit them, you know? Very, very simple.
何か知ってるかもしれない。
You might be able to stun lock them a little bit. But again, domains have a lot of different scaling. Domains, and especially Spiral Abyss, has overbloated scaling where they tank a lot more than you would have expected. It's just like Spiral mages, Abyssal mages will be able to get their shield back because you can only focus one at a time. And you will, if both stack on top of each other, you inevitably have to focus one person on a single player perspective. If you think about this. And then the other one who's stunned will regenerate his shield. You can't burst both of them down unless you deal like ridiculous amounts of damage. But Spiral Abyss is just that high. We're talking about the end game, like the very high end game.
こちら 9S
おお、ご無事でしたか。
それより
And I'm not saying what she does is bad. It's just worse than anything else. And I say it has a valued place, you know. You're saying Petrify does nothing, but it does absolutely something. If the playstyle would only be offensive, like aggressive offensive, and you know, you have to burn down enemies as fast as possible, like something DL does a lot. Like DL is a game where it's only about damage. Then I can totally understand, because his damage is not enough and he's going down for it. You know, pretty much that is what happens in DL. Stuns in this game don't really exist. Actually, they don't exist. It's only damage that exists. But this game is quite a lot different because it has different perspectives of this game. The end game of this game is not only Spiral Abyss. It's like grinding for gear pretty much. So it's the domains included. Then the Spiral Abysses as well. The weekly bosses are something of an end game content. Hey. Hey. Thank you for opening the game. If it was one thing I could understand, but it's just there's just more aspect to it than just that. I will not defend the rest of his skit. Don't you worry about that. We don't need to go, you know, for a 30-minute rant about whatever the other things do. I've seen it. It's not really impressive. But I'll tell you, you know, no one else really does a stun like that. Just an absolute stun who does not disfigure enemies into a specific area or pushes them away or anything. That stun stands there. It's a transfix stun, and it helps you hitting them because you don't have to run after them, which is what Dialog does when you hit his skill. Like, he pushes people down. It's a knockback, not really a stun on a natural sense. Alright, Pascal. Why are there 2 dead people right next to each other? Are you guys just godlike or something? I swear this has to be an alternative, side of the story. Where everyone just pretty much dies to those peaceful robots. I'm not sure about why there are corpses here. Maybe they self-destruct twice, and then they are here. It is still very confusing. Who knows though? The head is the only thing that doesn't Noctis dash. So I would like to talk about something else though, so we leave it at the last things here. Pitiful way to petrify for 2 guys and kill them before they put their shields up. Saying the best support in the game sucks because he isn't as good as DPS as a DPS. So again, I'm not saying what he does is bad. Genshin's player is exactly that. Why do literally anything else when you can just burst the boss instantly with clees or dialogues? Because you don't have them. So that's the finer differences. Again, so if we go on like just the last time, considering that now we have infinite resources and everyone has everything, okay, I thought for a second Nia's 2B is going crazy. We have infinite resources. We put in Zhongli as 1. It is less damage. We established this. He has less damage. And then we put in something like Dialog, and then we can put in something like not Klee, but let me see, Water. I would say Mona. And then we put in something like for the last one, you don't really need a healer in this sense. Then I guess we can put another one in. What would be another good one? Maybe a child, like just for the vaporize, or melt. So something like ice. Zhongyong. The ice shota guy, who I do believe is pretty decent, honestly. Just give it melt. We have melt and 2 fires, or we just say Klee and Dialog, and we have a Mona for that good old vaporize. I mean, vaporize is still pretty broken. I say elemental reactions don't matter as much, but getting a vaporize off is still very valuable. Vaporize just scales so crazily. Vaporize, boom boom. But that's just an ideal situation, Most of the time, at least in co-op, you don't get to have like a full team of Dialog Mona and Dialog Mona Klee, and then someone else, even another DPS. You don't get those moments, so it's not gonna be a thing. And even in single player, you don't have those situations where you have all 4 of them being on peak condition. You don't have Dialog Klee, Shield and everyone else there as well. That doesn't work like that, unless you're a whale. But that's like nothing applies to a whale actually. No ruling applies to a whale. A whale could use Zhongli to its fullest potential and it would be broken, or he could not use Zhongli and it would still be fine. That's this and that's that. Zhongyong, yeah. It's Slade still I'm first. That's why I'm VIP, baby. Yeah, hero, you're the first man. You don't have 6c6. I'll admit the petrified decent when it's 5.5, but 3.5 is trash. But 5.5 in the base with 8 or 9 being the buff. I think with play from Piper you can actually stun lock to an extent. Especially combined with Venti you can do it. Again, I'm talking about a situation where you're not broken. Like, you can burst an enemy down. Yes, but the thing is, you have to get there first, and for the most of the game, 90% of the game, you're not gonna be able to just burst endgame content. Like you're missing out artifacts. Your weapon sucks balls. You didn't get a 5-star weapon again for the 5th time. You got the other one. Favonius Warbow. Why are you appearing in front of my Shaldia? Part number 6. Things like these happen. So the build up in order for you to one-shot enemies is taken some time. And I can say with absolute certainty, domains are not like domain abyss mages are crazy. Like those guys hit those guys are just 10 level higher than me. Like I have abyss mages on my level and I beat their asses. They don't do anything. But abyss mages in domains, like if I do it in core, they tank the living hell out of it, and I deal like 5k damage per hit. Plus the additional 4k damage whenever I use my ult. So it's 9k damage per hit that I do against them. And they don't falter, they don't die, they don't shrug it. Like, they just stand up again and beat my ass. those guys have crazy modifiers, man. Very crazy. So, more life forms, pressure located. Yes, I can do that, no problem. I think, oh, yeah, sure, man. Right in that one. Also C6, no, C6 only isn't broken. He's okay. You can say any other C5 stars busted. Yeah, that I agree. Again, I only defend the Petrify. Like, saying that Petrify is not useless doesn't make sense. It does not, absolutely no sense. It is completely wrong. Just because a stun is a stun. You know? A stun is a stun. But about everything else, I'm not gonna fight you. It's like, it's agreeable. It's 100% agreeable. I saw his damage. Might have not been Zhonglis that are highly invested, because I saw 70 Zhonglis and 80 Zhonglis, but all their damage wasn't high. Especially since they have to rely on their spear damage, which is, you know, it is very hard to find good artifacts that bolsters both his physical damage and his geo damage. There's not many, you know, many things, or not, actually not anything at all. Now that I think about it. Yo, Hugh. But yeah, I want to leave this conversation. I wanna leave this eventually. I just wanna protect that Petrify. Again, in my life of playing games, the one thing that I know for sure is if you have a stun, you abuse the ever living hell out of it. Even if it's only a 0.5, because it's an interruption at the end of the day. You can do lots of things with it. The world opens up. Because you can get stun locked as well, you know. Anything they can use that's broken, you can use against anyone else, it's viable. But yeah. About the rest is fine though. It's this one. But yeah. I say Zhongli's best used in domain and stuff, and that's single. No, it's not really. You can play it with other people. It's definitely a lot faster if you have 4 main DPS. It's arguably the fastest if you have 4 people. Like, if you don't need to change your characters and you have, like, the most ideal situation is if you have a Kaching. If you have a Kaching, you have a Zhongyun for that superconduct, and then you have a Dialog who just swarms in for the melt. If you have all those 3 characters for all those 3 recipes, you know, you have big boy DPS. And again, this is where you know, you can let me think. Yeah, the damage is pretty high, you know, in domains, but that's just the highest tier. I would say Zhongli wouldn't even fit in there, just because the damage is so ridiculously high. I don't know any high-end comps, but the domain is definitely not single player, because again, you can burst so much harder if you have a Dialog and you know, an active child just running against each other. It's just crazy. But about the rest is fine. But then, yeah, again, it's like the highest of endgame content only wouldn't be as useful. But still, the Petrify would help a lot. It still would help a lot, again. Then you just don't run Aventi instead. You run as only. Ooh, I'm not even sure what the damage modifiers for those two are again. I don't have a Venti. I wish I had one so I could tell you. Alright, man. Venti trash, but I know Venti not trash. Exploration domains and stuff are better suited for him. He's irrelevant to that. The multiplayer domains, you don't need him. Again, it's just very hard to actually reach a consistency. I guess if you have 4 people that you play together with, you don't need his only, because you can coordinate stuff. Like, if we're talking about the different aspects of multiplayer, then I guess I would agree. Because again, if you have 4 coordinated characters with all of them knowing what they do and what they invest to, then you 100% don't need a stun at all. I mean, you still kind of need one. Like, you still need a Venti. Like, frickin' Venti is always going to be like a what if. And yes, you will need one. Like, Venti is always gonna be that one guy who you know, who was way too famous back in school, and you meet him and he's even more famous now. There's absolutely nothing that invalidates Venti at all in every single content aside from bosses, which is like, you know, 10% of what you do. 10% where he's not good. I fell down. God damn it. Back to Genshin's playstyle being just damage. Wait. Also going back to the time trail stuff has... give me a second, can't read. We couldn't validate... Oh god, help! Hurep, help me! So, sorry. That was just an outcry. I needed my, you know, my bro. I was just getting punched left and right, you know. I know you got my back, unless you're sleeping, but you still got my back. I know that. Bad robots, let him go. Thank you, man. You protected me. So, well, you can invalidate because the best team comp in the game is Klee, Child, Bennett, and Cryo. Ah, I knew Cryo was somewhere in there. See, so it's Zhongyong. Like, I believe Zhongyong is crazy good because... Oh, Diona. Diona is actually also pretty good. Because she can heal, but Bennett can also heal. Diona I like... Ice. Keanu? Nah. Forget about this. Zhongyong. Chi-Chi you don't need if you have Bennett. Bennett is crazy though. Like, Bennett is unfair. He's unfair to another degree. Bennett is unfair to another degree. So yeah. The best team comp being Child, Klee, Bennett, and Cryo, and any given Cryo is understandable. 100%. Or Water because Vaporize. Again, you can work with Vaporize as well as with Melt. And Mona has a... I think Mona is a very good candidate for taking that slot instead of the Melt slot. Unless the modifiers are different. And I don't just remember them. But I don't want to talk about this game too much anymore, man. This is way too much. This is way too much. Like, we talk too much about this. We need to talk about, you know, 2 booty. And immaculate booty. You know? Yes, I know. I have this quest done already. We need to talk about those things, yeah? How it's important to have 20k polygons for just your ass. You're just looking out. Zhongli is damage only good if you play him good. No reason to use Venti if you have Zhongli. I would beg to differ because, again, swirl characters are just there to put everyone together. And it's always useful. Yeah, you need to talk about FGO. Mona, I hate you all. Mona? Alright. Like, I just talk about Mona because you know, everyone has Mona, you know, except for you, I suppose. You can just restart and re-roll until you get Mona. Look at Nap. He has been restarting until he get Dialog. And does he regret the decision? Probably not. But here he has him. You know, I think he lost a little bit of his brain cells doing the same thing over and over again, but overall he's looking fine. So, but yeah, we can switch up to FGO, but I would also like to talk about Nier Automata as well, if there's anything left. Like, again, I'll cheer you on. Maybe I'll even do it as myself. You know, if you do a whole session of resetting, I'm gonna help you. Like Europe, I'm gonna be there with you. I'm gonna reset as well for just a random character, like just for Chi-Chi or something. I can actually make a Europe character, like a Europe account, just to reset as well. Well, I'm not sure how to reset, so I have to look it up. But maybe I'm just trying to get people into playing this game more, to get feet into my own addiction. So I'll say, you know, never mind, don't play this game. It'll feed into my addiction, that plays into your addiction, and you know, it's just gonna wrap around. It's not good. I'm losing my hope for this world. Me too, man, me too. But I'm playing Nier Automata, and I like this game a lot. Because it always makes me feel bad for my decisions that I do when I finish quests. Every single quest I do, I feel super bad. So, if you think rerolling is any compared to the rest, you think rerolling is any different compared to the rest of the game? Genshin is doing the same thing over and over again. Yeah, just so does every other gacha game. Like a gacha, Genshin, like every single gacha repeats on nausea. Where you get, you know, crazy, or where you get, you know, headaches from it. Don't play Genshin, back to Monster Hunter then. God damn it! I mean, I guess, isn't that the same thing? Xeno, you can tell me, isn't that the same thing? Monster Hunter, between Monster Hunter and Genshin, isn't that the same thing? Aren't you just you know, aren't you just doing it, like, you know, shit-faced? Me, I'm shit-faced a bit. Apologies. People don't realize they complain because they like character. They like a character and are disappointed. Who's awful? I don't remember. I talk too much. Just lament the fate that I lost. You know, I lost Xeno and Monster Hunters again. But I understand. You know, I'm stuck at Genshin's, man. What a surprise that I will value this game as a time waster. Genshin, 100%. But yeah. Still like a character, not disappointed. So. Yeah, I suppose so. Again, I'm more level-headed, so I don't actually care. Zhongli is bad, I heard this already. So I my hopes didn't get up or down. But, you know, again, me is just going for the one frontier, and other than that, it's fine. It's like me with Summer Abbey. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. That's like that's a thought. That's like a that is a sentence that is the most impactful. If you think about this, if you're so disappointed, like if it's so soul crushing that you're just disappointed, not sad, not angry, not anything, just disappointed. Understand that feeling. Look at like your son doing a bad, like writing a bad, you know, bad grade. Like for the 5th time, but you know, he also lied to you. So the whole bad grade thing is fine, but he lied to you. It's just sad. Like just. Was it the other way around? Sad and disappointed, or disappointed and sad? You know what I mean, right? It's like a whole different emotion that should not exist. Alright. Oh, but yeah, Castoria is perfect in both gameplay and Waifu War Sleep. Sorry you won't admit Castoria is bad though. Fuck you, Dimi. I love her, but I still admit she's fucking terrible, yeah. No, one's actually a game you pay for and have all of it, the other's a gacha. You also don't summon for your weapons, KW, but you farm them. Right? The only thing I know about, you know, Monster Hunter is that you grind quite a lot as well there for your weapons, so to speak. Instead of paying money, you or using currency that doesn't really make sense in any type of game, you instead just throw it in there as time. You know, time is your currency, and you waste it to get your weapons. But it is like that in every single MMO. I would be lying if I say that you know, that's definitely, you know, the first time in Monster Hunter bad game. Oh, what's this? Yoink. Thank you. So, it doesn't make games, they just release them. Yeah, right. So, or be EA and make a game you pay for and then roll the gacha. Yeah. Well, what game was the last one you had to pay money for just to get people? Wasn't Ghost Recon like just this looter shooter game where you can buy loot, which invalidates the whole point of looter shooters? That was the stupidest thing. I think it was Ghost Recon or something. The game was atrocious, you know. It had bugs everywhere, and you know, you could technically just buy the loot of the looter shooter. Yeah, you grind monsters a lot and hope they drop what you want. Yeah, it's just like an MMO. I would enjoy it, honestly, like listening to this. If it's the same thing like an MMO, I would enjoy Monster Hunter, because I don't do this alone. Like if I don't have friends, I would 100% not play Monster Hunter. But if I have at least one friend who is willing to throw away his life, just like mine, I'll take it, man. Gimme. And there's just a machine life on Bleast. There's a treasure located in the Forest Kingdom. Should investigate. Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay. Does anyone have a... Oh, does anyone know how to get there? It's like a... It's a big question mark on how I get there. Oh yeah, alright, I'll do it again. I can do it. Yeah. So, yeah, you grind and grind. That is something, you know, I just... that's the one aspect as to why I still play Genshin. I just do it with other people, it's more bearable. If I do something alone, I go crazy after a while. Just doesn't make sense. Doesn't stick to my head, you know. Like, what's the point of doing it if you can't show it off, or if you don't have any company where you talk with them a little bit about how stupid you are that you play that game that the same person is playing. Just like in World of Warcraft, good old times, you know. Just complain about the game you're playing. That's always what I've been doing in Payday 2. That is just, you know, the thing that you do. As a matter of fact, this is like the #1 thing you actually do in every single multiplayer game. You complain about how bad that game is, and just play it. You can't do this in single player, yeah? Just sit there and play the game and say, alright, you know, that looter shooter game sucks, and then you quit it. But if you have a team, hey, now Payday is just, you know, less unbearable. It's still shit, but it's less unbearable. Let's go. I don't know. I'm talking out of my head, out of my ass again. Don't pay it any attention. But I would like to know how to get there, if you guys know what I mean. I would like to get past here, because I don't know how to get past. Maybe there's like one open window, and I'm just shit-faced and I can't find it. Yeah, so friends are fun. Friends are fun. So is raging when they send you flying with that long sword. Hey, I would enjoy that. It's like the moment where I look back and say how much trash you are in a video game. It's like the aspect of a friend, you know. Just think about this. And call someone trash for killing you. You can't do that in single player. I mean, I'm a co-op guy anyways. Like I was always PvE oriented more than PvP. Even though, like, I guess TF2 is a big exception. Even though it has a, you know, PvE mode, I don't like it as much as just playing the game. Like, it's just a big exception. But outside of that, let me see. There has to be a window. Like, there has to be a window. I can feel it. Like, there has to be a window somewhere. Right? Wait. Give me a second. I just saw something. Why does it lead down? Alright! Alright! Alright, elevated giant doodoo brain. I got it, boys. I got it. Alright, my brain just a little bit huger right now. God damn, man. Yeah, I found it. Yes, man. I did it. Hero, look at me. No joke. I don't want to wake you up anymore, but yeah, I did it. I found it. I'm not sitting on my brain anymore. The game is only bad if you don't enjoy playing it, or it's one of those Telltale games. Jabbing on those Telltale games, but I agree, man. I don't like Telltale games. If Neb likes Telltale games, we have another like 30-minute episode of talking about how I'm disagreeing 100%. But I think he knows. Yay! I'm not a rapper, but I summon you like one. Bro, I love Telltale games. It's so great how the choices mean nothing. Yeah! It's so stupid. It's like Fallout 4. I know, I drag Fallout into the dirt every single time I breathe. But listen, if your decision in Fallout is no, yes, a stronger yes, or sarcasm, then you know what's up. Sarcasm, so. But yeah, absolutely. Telltale games weren't made to have this diversity, you know. The more I think about it, the more I want to play Monster Hunter. But I probably have to wait until, you know, I inevitably will go back to the Europe lands, just so we can find some friends, you know. Have no good friends that would play, that would slave away their time with me. Ugh, I'm so good. Sorry. You couldn't even hit me once, and you probably one-shot me if you hit me even once. Thank you, game. I like the engine blade. Oh, and I'm dead. Yeah. On hard mode, I would have died immediately. But I'm gonna fight you. So. Oh yeah. So. But it takes too long, so give me a second. Give me a second, I'll just finish it off. Sorry, friend. I feel absolutely bad for you then. I'm gonna kill whatever's left of your army and your king. So, sorry. No hard feelings, friend. No hard feelings. It's just that 9S is broken. Look at him. He just hacky and then he kills people. What are you supposed? Oh. It's the king.
何か書いてある。
我ら森の王ここに眠ると記載。記録メディアを発見。データ化および保存完了。
Letter to the Forest King.
これが財宝。
Alright. Why would you play Monster Hunter when Genshin exists? But Genshin! You can't play multiplayer as much. You know, all the racing. You know, at the end of the day, like you know, there's not much more left for me to do. Actually, in Genshin, I'm rushing it towards the end. I'm still gonna play it a lot. Don't worry about that. But you know, the moment I reach that high peak where my character's all done, I think that's it for me then too. Because you know, I want to brag about it with my friends. Like I want to go in and say, okay, my character is more shit-faced than your character, but deals like 20% more damage. Smiley face. But you know, if you can only do child and the wolves, and then you have to do the Valen by yourself, crying a little bit. You know, every time you do it, you die inside a little bit more. And that's that. This and that's that. I need to get to the other side. 9S is 9 ass. But what about A2? Isn't A2 a ass? 2? I couldn't connect the joke, alright? What's this? Break it down. Broken key! Worthless. Wasted my time, you know? I've been agonizing over the fact that, you know, the broken key could have been very important, but it's not. Also, I'm gonna hack you guys now. Sorry. No, sorry. You don't have anything to say. So, right. I think that is the extent of my abilities, how I can capture people into watching my stream just by talking to me. That's it. That's all I have, boys. Now I'm just crashing a party and being very unreasonable. Sorry, friends. I'm sorry, but the hack already has begun. Who's A2? Isn't it A2? We'll see A2. The moment we see, or 2A. The moment you will see it, you know, you will see it. You all will see. I wanna play A2 already. I know she's playable character, okay? Because I've seen it. I've seen the world beyond, which is the number beyond 33. I've seen and glimpsed the world, alright? So I know for a fact that she should be playable. So when do I get to play her? So, am I desperate? A little bit. But you know, I'm just asking because it's the same run right now. At least we're finishing quests, alright? We're finishing quests like good people we are. Yo, Hurep, did you ever play Monster Hunter, friend? Why do I mention you again? I feel bad. Yeah, go sleep longer. I need to start collecting people to play games. Cyberpunk is gonna be a lonely game, but as soon as this is done, I need to collect co-op games again. I already have Phasmophobia. We're gonna play it again. You know, me and my boy Gregory are gonna play it again. Hopefully with Altai as well. A2's the one who killed the king. I didn't play. Alright, then that's gonna be... I didn't play it. Alright, that's gonna be an even better experience. You know, did you ever wonder why your life is so much, you know, consistent of suffering? And why you have to do things over and over again? And guess what? Like, we're gonna play the whole... we're gonna play the whole Monster Hunter modern trilogy, I think. But I don't know the word for trilogy. The series. Once I get back to the Europe lands. And I will force you to do it, and you will not enjoy it. But it's something to pass out the time, right? Smiley face. Right? Friend, you would do this with me. I just feel funny today. Don't mind it. I will eventually forget about it. My Alzheimer's very strong, you know? Let's do it. Hell yeah, let's do it. Alright. Don't go on complaining. I just warn you that you will hate your life, you know? But all in due time. That's like a near future project. I just want to know how long a friendship can help you playing those games. Eventually the friendship is not going to be enough anymore. How do I go back from here? Go like this. Alright, easy. I think we're done with the quest, so we just go, right? Oh yeah, Neb wanted to talk a little bit about FGO. Yeah, not much. Again, right now I'm very disincentivized playing the game, truth to be told. I like the story a lot though. Story great, you know, as much as I don't say it that much, but the character good. Character good written. You know, I hate admitting things, so Neb is right, you know. I hate this, but I have to say, character written good, you know. Even the ones that should not be liked are written good, so I like them because they're written good. Gordol, for example, has no rhyme or reason to be liked, but I like him a lot because it's Gordol and he's written good. But yeah, don't tell him. I don't like agreeing with him at all. But it makes too much sense. Only weaklings need friends. Bitch, please, I already do it. I will hate my life. Alright. Nice, man. Count me in, boy. Count me in. You have 2 people already hating their lives. White people happy. Life is pain. White people happy. I need white people happy, so I can say those very, very dramatic things with a cheerful emote. But yeah, time to ping Nab. No, God, the one time I have to be a Sundra about this. No, don't. So they had it coming. 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 I didn't even listen. I'm very sorry. I did not listen. Because they had it coming, they had it coming, they had it coming. I actually did not listen. I feel so bad for not listening to this. Oh no, let me see. I did not read. Give me, I feel so bad now. Recluse, weapon stealer, sorting. Treasure hunt at the castle. The hidden treasure turned out to be a storage media containing the Forest Kingdom history made by its machine life forms as a show of gratitude to the original Forest King. When you told this to the villager, he could recall a time long ago when he had been shunned by the kingdom's denizens for his strange speech. He was filled with delight that the Grave's Guardian has been destroyed, and he wished death upon the entire Forest Kingdom. I see, they had it coming. They had it coming, boys. So, understandable. This game is all about the personal drama of everyone. It's always something that has been happening. Vendetta, like this is like, you know, this game's theming is beautiful. It's the interconnection between people, more or less, you know. Not even about family itself. This game really, you know, tackles a lot with family, but at the same time there's also the interconnection of just rivalries, hatred, you know. People that are destined to fight against each other. They were shunned from each other, and now, you know, later they, you know, the survivors have the last laugh. All of this, making it a distant yet, you know, it is like a feeling where those characters should be close together, but they just aren't. This is, you know, they are. It's just, it is close but far away at the same time, if I can define it. Everyone. You know, you can always grasp them. That's how close they are, but you know, they're just. It's just something always wrong. There's something always happening that make them split apart at the end. There are very rare cases in this game where some good ending happens. Like the one robot with his animal friends. You can just decide to not kill him and he's fine. His interconnection with nature itself is, you know, never questioned, but also never, you know, belittled. He's just a dude with his animals that does good deeds. Always nice to see, you know, good ending. But you know, more likely than not, every time there is an encounter with another person, it's always gonna be some very bad thing. Freaking, you know, the thing that spills salt into my mouth is the wandering couple one. that's something I will remember for quite some time. And then there's the other one, which is also very dramatic, about the person killing his friends, or killing his beloved. They are killing their beloveds, their friends, their everyone, because of orders. You know, loyalty over everything, and that just ends up making a person crazy because, again, there's this distance, this specific distance that just is enforced because of this, how this world works. Despite you wishing to have a, you know, life where it would be different. But yeah, my pseudo analysis, I hope it was not wrong, because I you know, I say wrong things all the time. Spare her. Why do you not strike? Because it's not desired to fight. If you attempt for a quarrel, you still should be careful. There's someone violent. We know this one. It could again be. It could again be a quest where, you know, where it ends up bad, but it sounds like, you know, this person just wants a peaceful rest for his friend. Well, we don't know. Who knows? That's why I'm forbidden as a viewer. I'm forbidden to be a watcher of any you know, media, because I always want good endings. Hey, nice. Punch. I'm gonna punch you. Suck. Oh! Oh, I'm so good. Killed, man. No, I'm faster than you. Oh, not faster than you. Let me pick this up. Oh! Suck. It's so fun to be a robot, because they're so broken. Look at me. So, take care, man. Alright, I'm gonna go sleep. Yeah, man. Have a good one, hero. You've been here for a long time. It's like 3 AM for you. Thanks for staying that long and keeping company to an old man. So. Oh yeah! I'm gonna control you, friend. I'm gonna eat you the inside out. Ah yes. Look at you. And I'm gonna subjugate you. It's always fun. It's always fun on the other side. The madness. Right. I might even play a little bit FGO, by the way. So apologies for that one. Might cut the stream a little shorter. Like this Nier Automata. I'm just gonna finish this quest so we can have, you know, some more new story. The robot I accidentally skipped over, but I was busy talking, so, you know, it's still, you know, This is more of a, it's more of a, you know, karma thing with the robot in the forest for the treasure hunt. But hey, maybe we get something juicy out of this one.
墓場でしょうか。
Hey, people. It's me. Can't sully the name of Seth Centauri. So, alright, come out, get over here so I can hack all of y'all. Just like this one. Detonate. This quest is gonna be easy peasy, man. Don't you worry. It's gonna end up easy. I'm a sword guy, axe guy, whatever guy. See, they don't even attack me. This is how it feels if you're a parasite and you're in the host of somebody. Oh no, you're a parasite and you're inside someone. They don't know until it's too late. Maybe that's why those you know, those virus games are ever so popular. I don't know. It's just madness. Nothing. All right. Wait. Oh wait, no, both of my friends. I thought he attacked him because he triggered something. Unlucky. Would have liked it. All right. You don't. Holy moly. Just wait a bit. Jeez. I'm gonna control you. So I forgot what I wanted to talk about. The line of thought is gone again. Don't worry too much. It'll eventually come back. Thank you. So, and now we're gonna get sweet story. And I hacked the wrong person. Robots, you gotta be careful, you know. I'm gonna betray! Perfect, and now he comes down. Whoa. I didn't realize, but he has all those things stick inside his body. Alright. It's gonna end up easy, you know. Before I had to be who got one shot by the grab, but now I'm 9S. Ultimate killing machine. Unkillable robot. Just, you know, overall unfair. So, thank you. Alright, I'll finish your wish before you can even dream it. Don't worry. Let's go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He killed someone. Oh no, help me. He killed my friends all at once. Assault. Can't believe it. Alright. But I'm beating you ass. So that's it. Tell me your story. In your... Okay, you can't even... Alright.
喋っていましたね。この場所を言ってた機械生命体に聞いてみましょうか。何か情報を知っているかもしれませんし。
Alright. Sorry, friend. That's where we part ways. So. Alright. We're almost getting into the point where 9S is getting abducted. Right? I wonder what happens while he's getting pierced by people. Or maybe it's the other way around. Now it's, you know, 2B doing it because... Or 2B getting speared. Just want something else to happen, you know? So... Alright, we're done with our quest here. I've done my deed. I have killed your friend. Or maybe not your friend. Who knows? I'm level 50, almost 50 right now. I'm a big boy, you know. I can take care of myself. So. Oh, it's you again. We have a question about the machine in the canyon. Yes, very dangerous. You should avoid them. Actually, we already took care of them. You... What? I see. Then perhaps they can finally reach heaven. Come again? Many machines have thrown themselves into that canyon of late. They were trying to hurt themselves beyond repair. We found the remains of those who succeeded, and fought those who did not. I know not what would drive them to do such a thing, but I pray regardless that their souls might reach heaven. Here, a gift for you. Thank you for killing them. Alright. Do I feel a bit better? No. God damn it, this game giving me a roller coaster of emotions. Thank you for your efforts. I can live here in peace once more. If you like, I can fuse plug-in ships for you. I can also sell you things, which are worthless because they cost way too much. Let me see. Shockwave. No, I still don't have anything. Thank you then. Yeah, the bad ending music. God damn it.
そんなものってあるのかな。
きっとこの世界から消滅するときにわかる。
Alright.
私たちにも。
そうですね。
Alright, that's a question I will have. Do you think if a heaven exists, you know, let's just hypothetically say it exists, do you guys think, you know, man-made machines could reach it as well? That are sentient? Or is it like, you know, or is it like in some religions where the dog is not able to, you know, the dog is not able to go to heaven because he's a dog, and I don't allow that. Honestly, that's stupid. Dogs will go to heaven. If heaven exists, dogs go to heaven. Screw you guys. Whatever they say, it's inherently wrong that dogs can't go to heaven. Shut them all up, man. Doesn't make sense, you know. But yeah, that's me. So that is a philosophical question. I feel like if there's a heaven that exists out there, it should not be discriminating towards whatever it is. Imagine it would discriminate towards, you know, towards humans. You know, it doesn't really make much sense, you know. It really doesn't make much sense if a heaven, if it would exist, that it's, you know, selective. After all, it chooses humans, and that's selective by itself. But yeah, all dogs are evil. If it's a conscience, I don't see why not. Yeah, I am of the same belief, but there's always gonna be a, you know. Again, I dabbled a little bit in religion, a tiny bit, and dogs not evil, okay? People knife. Dogs are not evil. They deserve heaven, okay? For all those owners that shed tears for their, you know, lost ones, their lost animals, they definitely should go to heaven just because of that. Hey. Oh no, oh no. What is it? A moose I have been caring for has fallen ill. I do not know how to repair it. You don't repair animals like you do machines. But if it's sick, you should try giving it some medicine. Medicine? I'm not familiar with this concept. Yeah, I suppose you wouldn't be. I'd probably be easiest just to bring you some. Try hang on until then, alright? Okay, I have it probably. Oh no, medicine. Okay, how do I get medicine?
動物用の薬ってどこで手に入れるの？私たちアンドロイドは薬なんか使わない。
人間が使用していたレシピを集めて再現すれば、商業施設の廃墟にその情報が残っているかもしれません。
Commercial facility wounds. Alrighty. So yeah. But yeah. It's just a thing. Whether it exists or not at the end, who knows? Who knows? But yeah. But that's like the true neutral answer, isn't it? Always have those true neutral answers ready. Heaven for dogs exists. God damn it, me. Need to be more radical, you know. I need to be like E-Ray, who's chaotic evil. He would condemn his own dog if he had one. Stab him in the back, saying no hard feelings, you know. I will get to heaven. I will reach heaven, not you. While laughing maniacally. That's E-Ray. You know, that's E-Ray. I can see it. I mean, that's funny. That's interesting, you know. I just say the safe answer. But yes, if we dive more deeper into this conversation about whether something reaches heaven or not, we can also dive into the same question of, is playing God considered to be a requirement of not reaching heaven, or is it a detriment? Because what we create, if we were to create an AI that's, you know, an AI that is self-thinking AI, you know, a very advanced AI. Jesus, don't know the terms. Would it still be able to go to heaven? Because it is what we have created, not what God has created. Just as a Christianity thing. Again, I'm not a believer of Christianity, but you know, of anything applicable. I talked about this before, so we don't need to dive deep into this. But is this a difference when you play God or not? Also, what happens if a non-human existence is in this world, if there is one? Is it even allowed based on religion, or is it not allowed? Were we made out of the, you know, the image of God or not? All those things add up. It's a superstitious thing, yeah.
大きな商業施設を作るなんて旧世界の人類は余裕があったんですね。
I don't know what I just picked up. I just skipped you, sorry. That is a hygienic tool known as a toothbrush. Humans moved it back and forth across the teeth in rapid rate to reduce the probability of cavities. Oh, as in caves? Cavities are bits of decayed enamel caused by acids in the mouth. The cave analogy is not an altogether inaccurate. Ah, well, it's got nothing to do with us. Alright. So, if you want to be chaotic evil, then loot Hinako. Dog say, yeah, do I have one? Do I have one? No, I do not have one, so I can't loot one, huh? Screw you, man. Medical journey. Our genetic pharmacology textbook discovered the data contained should prove efficient to ungulate such as moose. Page 278 contains a recipe for anti-inflammation analgesic, which is a high probability of. Whoa, hold on. We haven't even cracked this thing open yet. How do you know what's in it? The contents in this book are contained within an internal database. What? Why didn't you tell us when first we started looking for it? A request for information was not submitted. Well, this has been a glorious waste of time. Let's just make the medicine and get back. Alright. Dogs are even worse than Redditors. Evil creatures. Who's Hinako? Someone who should not be touched. Someone who shall not be touched. People naive. But who I, you know, evidently just wanted a lot. And now I feel crushed of not obtaining one. At least one, yeah? At least frickin' one. Not asking for much, man. Only one. Oh, here's something else. And then it's a form of sustenance known as extreme weight loss superfood. Humans consume it and replace more traditional edibles in order to reduce body mass. Why would they want to do that? Humans often took in more energy than they expended. Accumulated calories were converted into fat and stored, decreasing physical capabilities. Man, humans had it rough. Yeah, we were fat. Okay, Kona. Eating meat, eating burger, eating sugar, eating eating everything. Sorry. Eating sweets. Gino and the missing Foster. Alpino. Oh, she's sexy. Alpino cereal. God damn it, dude. What's wrong with you, man? It's not gonna help if you pee in everyone's. Like, just because it helped once, alright? You're right, I'll give you that. It helped once. But it doesn't help all the time, alright? And as it is a writing implement, humans use to record informations. Many humans also believe pens were mightier than swords. That's insane. It was a common human idiom, meaning unclear. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. If you think about this. Like robots, androids and robots are all about programming. They don't really go out of their way to express feelings. And therefore they are all, you know, having a clear set of rules and a clear set of goals. You know, you can't just say, you know, can't just go for peace, for example. If it's programmed, you go and kill him. That's certain examples. But yeah. Screw you all. I might just even pull more time, you know, I'm highly invested into this. I might just go 100% in it, big dick mode. Neglecting whatever my brain and conscience tells me to not spend anymore. I'm so far in. I think I would be devastated getting a MP3, you know, kush. I would be very... Oh, zhish. If you want to spell it Chinese, but... I would be devastated, but sad also, and maybe I would even, you know... maybe I would even have a mental breakdown again, but, you know, I think it's worthwhile, the sacrifice of my conscience. For getting the result that should have been a thing, because obviously why do I have more 5-star than 4-star? 4 is lower number than 5. It doesn't make sense. Now goodbye, dude. Sorry, just an interlude upon me crying out. Actual sadness. Actual sadness, boys. Chris is just Jingji. Yes, I know. That's why I said Jish. Because Jing, because you say Jing instead of King. Like, you don't say Krush, you should say Zhish. But it's just the sound now at this point. Medicine, thank you, I will administer it immediately. Beep boop. Eureka. The medicine seemed to have worked. She's sleeping soundly. Good to hear. Animals are strange creatures. Unlike us, they cannot be easily repaired. It must be difficult to possess such inconvenient bodies. However, unlike us, they are also warm. So I've heard. Before I forget, please take this as payment for the medicine. Ooh, wait, you have beast hide? Quality section. Come again, we will be waiting. Yay! It's fine, just get you on the next raid up, which is also movement on raid up. German fan. Yeah, great! My goal for if I get a Kush or Zhish that's higher than my Arish or MHX, I'm gonna go ballistic. I'm actually I don't want higher MPs than my main MP servants. That is something that I don't want. It's just a feeling that I don't want to have. So he will not go over that. I will go out of my way and burn the copies that I will get. I don't want to have beyond MP2 game. If I pull one more time, will you listen to me for once and don't give me, you know, trash. Like, not trash, rather, I mean a second or a third one of them. Even a fourth. I mean, at this point I have lowered the expectations so much that it shouldn't happen anymore, right? That is the expectancy. Like, now I expect to get one, so I don't get one anymore. Again, it works 100% of the time. Like, I thought that I would get Hinoka when I saw Golden Shine. When it turned into a ruler, it turned my frown upside down. Or my smile, in that sense. It 100% works. If you don't want it, it'll come to you. It'll you know, it'll go out of its way to visit you. Every single time it works. Every single fucking time. Ah, pain and suffering. I might be laughing, but Jesus, man. Don't want to see Mike. So yeah. God, you don't know what my feeling was when I got him. It was like, it's the first time I ever had that with a servant. Just pure disgust, man. Pure disgust that I didn't get a 4-star instead of a freaking 5-star on a golden card. This is like, oh, don't ask me, man. It's just that. Ooh, we have 187 KK. Do we have to go to Pascal? We have to go to the resistance bunker, man. Resistance camp. Just different, you know. It just hits different. Okay, just a little bit longer, and then I switch. All right. Do I need to level him, or can I just leave him be somewhere? I really don't feel like leveling him. I mean, it is funny just to have him be in my team, just clearing his own army out. But at the same time, yeah. Maybe not. Hey, you want me to clear the forest, right? Hello, your timing is immaculate. We're gonna do this and that and this and this. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So this one still does not have a change. This one was used in an ancient desert. Okay, deliver the information. That's something that I can always do. And this is one. Okay, so I have to look up where all the things are for the next one. I want to do it right now on stream before we end then. We're not gonna go another quest. Although now I'm invested. It doesn't really feel like I'm wasting my time playing this. Again, every single quest gives me something interesting to see and think about. And there's another quest down here. Alright, give me a second. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do this quest as well. Front, please. No. Sit down, please. He's one of the best servants in the game, so I still don't want to use him, man. I really don't want to. It is... I just don't want to. It is, the feeling that I have is yeah. I don't want to be reminded. Vlad was fine, you know. I didn't know Kitoki would turn out to be, you know, one of my sought out characters because of his skins and continue, you know, surprises of our coolness, okay? That's fine if I get spooked by Vlad. I recovered from that, you know. I don't think about it too much anymore. It still is hurtful and painful, but it's just a distant memory. But that one will stick forever. That one will stick forever. It's not gonna be like, oh, alright, you know, he's a cool guy after all. I already think he has more to it than that, but that's not gonna save him. That's not gonna save him. Yeah, it'll not save him. So you stay unleveled. Maybe if I eventually get one Hinako, then I might think about it, but you're gonna stay right down there. So, right where you are. You will not move a single step. Ow! The heck? The formation's pretty good. It'd be a shame if I were to destroy him. Is there power creep in FGO? No, not much. Not really. Like there's obviously every game has power creep, but it's not as important as in other games. FGO is more of a you know, single player game. It doesn't actually really matter. And the content might just sometimes be balanced around, you know, specific servants, you know, the whole Merlin arc, but you know, it's friend spawn. Like you can have most of the characters by just having friends that have those characters. And power creep itself is, I mean, I guess Castoria is the most recent one, but it still doesn't really affect most of the other comps. You can still run Skadi, or you can still go for Waver. Just not as efficient. It is all a matter of the perspective of what you actually think about, like what you actually want out of power creep or what you don't want out of power creep. If it's like using characters that you used before, you can still do that. I won? I think I won. Looks like that's the last of them. Good work. Resistance should be able to set up camp more now. Right, let's give them the good news. So yeah, all in all, I think that's what I think. Shun is like 10 times sexier than Castoria though. Oh Jesus, man. Oh boy. So yeah, power creep everyone in the waifu tier department. Alright, if you're talking about this, then you should not play this game because it's trash. The power creep is insane, you know. Not saying this about Castoria, I'm just saying about, you know, other servants that I will not mention. So, and then it's a trash game because you will leave your waifu to dry. You will leave your waifu to dry. That's not good. All right, we don't want that. Okay, not a quest. All right, let's go. FGO is pretty balanced. Even in most recent cases, it's pretty balanced. Castoria probably is the most OP servant in the game, but she's trash wife in return. Yeah. Sorry, I did not want to spell it out that strangely, Xeno, but yeah, it's pretty much that. The one thing I have to say though is this might be very hard for beginners to set up their servants, you know. That's like the entry point it might be a bit harder. You know, but other than that, you know, making it easy for you, which is the main goal. Greetings, you may have returned to us, however. Let me guess, you need more medicine? No, everyone here is fine. But there's a problem. What's going on? A pack of wild animals has recently migrated here from elsewhere in the forest. They seem to have strong territory instinct. They have been injuring some of other nearby animals. Sadly, I do not have the power to stop them. See where this is going? Offer to help. Oh, are you sure? We can't just let some pack animals bully their way in here. Well, they know. Thank you. They have adopted a corner in the forest as their lair. Please be careful. Yeah, I'm gonna kill those mother duckers. I'm gonna eat their asses. Beat their dicks off, you know. Maybe the eat ass part, not really, but that's not from Asmongold. The beating their dicks off is Asmongold, but not eating their ass. That is something I accidentally said, alright. Could kill some, but not others.
ためらう権利はない。私たちは殺すために作られた兵士だから。
そうですね。
It's an interesting thought. I guess it's like a first come first serve type of situation, friend. Where you know, if they just migrate there and they disrupt all of them that were peacefully living there, that's a thing, huh? But that's just nature, right? Out of the way here. Kasori is actually OP. I've always thought Neb was just talking his ass when he said that. Yeah, it sounds like that all the time, right? he's like he's giga biased. Yeah, I know, man. I know, but she's actually not bad. She's actually, you know, a character who actually power creep Waver and Tamamo. So yeah, she actually did power creep it. Like, you know. Yeah, she is actually a very good character. And we're talking without the bias in it. So, and I repeated myself, nice. Oh, yeah, I didn't even realize it. I just read it out. Tiny brain. Azina said that I'm going to rip his throat out from the inside. Yeah. Yeah, it is actually it. You know, if we're talking about who's the best servant, I would right now pinpoint it off to Castoria. But not because she's strong. It's just because of what she does. Oh, the animals are all dead. Oh, I can't believe it. They killed my best friend Humphreys, Douglas, and you know, Fjorn, because I thought she would live longer than that. God damn it. Maybe I should have. Hey, that doesn't make sense. Ow. No, I'm gonna beat the ever-living hell out of you. Ouchie. No, I'm gonna hack you. I'm gonna hack you. Being an animal abuser. Being an animal. Gotcha. So, record of a bestial machine. Yeah, you wanna run now, huh? So, you don't kill my boy Humphreys, Fjorm and Douglas just like that and get off for free. Screw you all. I should have named you differently. Brunhilde, maybe. God damn it, man. That was definitely the wrong name for you, Fjorm. Although, I was suspecting that, you know, the half-dead state would carry you on for the rest of your life. So.
真似というより動物そのもののような行動をとっていた。
言われてみれば不思議ですね。何か理由があったんでしょうか。
Who knows? Is simping okay if your girl is OP? No. No. Like, no. Where did you get that from? No, of course not. Simping has no exceptions to its rule. If you simp, you simp. It's not like, oh, but this girl is a guy. No, you simp still. You simp even harder. You know, there's no exception. Then you could say that none of us simp. You know, like it would mean none of us simp. Your mom and dad don't simp because they're married to each other, quote unquote married to each other. Disgusting excuses, all right? Disgusting. Yeah. Gina's right, Nev is a giga sim, but Castoria is a beast in gameplay, yeah. Pretty much. In case you dispatch the wild enemies, you have my thanks. Now we can live here in peace. Here, please take this. More animal bait, auto heal, full recovery, thank you very much. You know anything about the machine that was leading the pack? Huh? What machine? The pack leader was a machine life form that seemed to think it was an animal. We couldn't even communicate with it. I see. But you dispatched them, yes? In that case, all is well, all is peace. Something is wrong here, huh? Something is wrong here. Though you didn't tell me everything, friend.
仲間の機械生命体の死を望むなんて不思議ですね。機械生命体は。
I see. It is quite different, you know. It is quite different. So, I know simp, they're just uncultured turds. No, there's no exception to the rule. A simp is a simp. Why is the music changing to sad again? What happened? I'm gonna go back. You better run, pig. What happened? No, there's nothing happening. Why is the music sad? Music? Ah, so it's because of the thing. Well, I didn't bat an eye. That he didn't bat an eye. It makes sense, I suppose. It's just a difference in viewpoints. We killed each other since the beginning of time. And sometimes you don't bat an eye because you're not related to them. Or you can't feel as much as the victims. But you lick whipped cream off of Castoria's stomach. Oh boy. Oh boy, what in the name of God is happening here? What is this deprived cold coming from? The deprived cold. Oh yeah. Alright, just... looks like we're clear in the forest then. I'll let you know if you need anything further. A torn book? Seriously, you have something else? Well, not to brag, but we are the state-of-arts units. Not like the A2 or those other old A2? Attacker number 2? You know her? No, not. I'm sorry, can I ask you one more favor of you? Can you give me any information you have on that old A2 UR unit? Anything at all? It's funny, we've been trying to find more information ourselves. Why are you asking? I just need to be sure about something. Alright! Alright, the plot thickens actually. Anu seems to have a recall something upon hearing name of A2, but she wants to go help find more information. But where to go? I have too many quests in this game. Can't even go and play, you know, FGO. Yeah, there's a new quest. I expected there to be a new quest. Alright. Back to the forest. Let's just let them say things first. So, tell me.
A2 の情報と言っても、どこを探せばいいのか。
戦闘時に発生するエネルギー反応を調べていくのはどうでしょう。アンドロイドや機械生命体が破壊されると融合炉などがダウンするんですが、その時に放出されるエネルギーが検知できるんです。現在このエリアで戦闘任務に入っているのは僕らだけのはずですから、エネルギー反応があった場所に A2 がいる可能性は高い気がします。廃工場は跡地に集中しています。マップにポイントしておきますね。
Alright! Sure, man. Oh, we have actually more quests going on. Jesus. But we did 50% of it already. No comment. Of course you wouldn't say anything. Of course. Of course. Alright, dude. SNAP has admitted he's a simp before. Yeah, he just decides on a whim that he's not. But he can't. Because it is physically impossible. Alright? It is impossible. You simp once, you simp forever. Unless your feelings are that weak, then you don't simp anymore. But then you're just weak. It's a one-way ticket to hell, pretty much. Talk to Pascal. Hey, Pascal, dude. I need to do another quest, so I'll be right there. I'll be right there. I'll be right there. Alright, next quest. Maybe he turned into a dog, into an animal himself. Wait, huh? Where's the quest? I swear there was a quest here. Oh, it's on this side. Okay, give me a second. I'm on. No. Stop. He's already dead. He's already dead. You guys don't need to do it anymore. We have already killed every single one of them. So let's go to the front. Before we talk to Pascal. Plot thickens after all. Royal chamber. No, we're going to the front. Alright, boys. Alright. They should just unlock fast travel all the time. I don't want fast travel to be gone. I need fast travel all the time. Look at this. I don't want to walk all the way. Walking is stressful, you know. So, where's the quest? Now this guy has a quest of us killing the other guy because we killed his friend or something like that, right? Give me a second. It is... Wait. God damn it. Alright, just, you know, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Alright. Okay, let's talk to Pascal first, and from Pascal we can go and teleport to the entrance again. Pascal first. And then we go to the entrance. And that should be easy. That should be a dubski and a half. Alright. Jesus. I felt like I talked way too much today than I did before. Oh boy. Alright, Pascal, you have a second quest. Don't do the first quest. I swear, if you trigger the first quest, I'm gonna be pissed and miffed. You talk to you about A2, was it? No, wait. Oh no, that's the quest that's active here. Never mind. Abandoned factory, okay. Yeah, okay, then I don't need to go there. I just need to get the quest then. So... So... Hey dude. What's poppin'? Wait, it's murder, wait! Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm dying right now. Ah, brain small. Oh, brain very small. Jeez. Okay, just a second. We need to teleport out of here. Oh, I'm now behind there. Okay, so back to the front. We teleport to the front and we're gonna go to the other side, or to the center here. And then we can go to there. And then from there we can do this quest, and then we can do the A2 quest, and maybe we can find out more about A2. I want to find out more about A2, okay? New characters, man. That is something we have not been following actually as a timeline. And she's supposed to be an old model as well, huh? We never see her anyways. Right after we did all the things. Never did come back. So. Shut up. You're not gonna fight me. No. No. The king is already dead. So, oh! A quest. This forest branch is open for business today. Feel free to swing by if there's anything you need. Alright. I need 2 of those. And that's all. Cure all status. Sure. I'm gonna take 20 of those. Cure all and heal all. This is what I've gotten from a chest that was locked that only 9S can open, by the way. Yeah, that's BS now. So, that's just BS. There, I can buy it here. Alright. What's the quest? Hey, notice a bit of a left field, but you look like someone who cares very deeply about gastronomy. See, I'm doing research about food whenever a human race decides to return to Earth. Most humans were always going around about eating, right? With also clothing and shelter, but mostly eating. Anyway, I'm collecting ingredients from across the land for research purposes, and I'm betting you'd like to help me out, eh? Sure. Thanks a million. So meat's at the top of the list. Naturally, which means I mean you to head out and find both moose and boar meat. Don't you worry, I have both. I've killed both. Indiscriminately. Did I? I didn't. Unlucky. Alright, so I have to do this quest now. Alright, just a second. Erate's gonna start playing FGO soon, KW. Nah, he's fine. He will not do it. I don't want to use my influence to make people play FGO more. God damn it, it's not my influence. That was never the plan, friend. No, not this guy, this guy. So, alright. Culinary researcher got the moose meat and the pig meat. Let's go. Ah. God damn it, man. I'm sorry, pig, but you gotta. I mean, you know, boy, you gotta die. Sorry.
鹿の肉とイノシシの肉が揃った。依頼主のところへ行こう。
I'm good, alright. I'm a good person. It's just a quest, alright? We're helping one person save animals, and in the other second we just kill them for meat purposes, researchers. And I bet the guy goes crazy then. Like the guy who protects his animals, and we have to end up beating his ass too. So yeah. Unlucky, unlucky, very unlucky. But we'll see. Here's your meat. Okay, let's see. Moose meat, boar meat. Yes, that's everything. I'll tell you what. You fry this up with a little salt and pepper. Bang! Taste explosion. Immediately. You've had it before. It's actually pretty popular among resistance combat models. Not that it has much of an effect. Humans were so amazing, weren't they? Just their cooking knowledge alone is enough to blow my mind. What do you think will happen to us androids when they finally come back? I mean, we're built to fight, and we don't need to do that. Ah, forget it. We've got all our own work to do, right? I'm going to keep up with the food research as long as I can. Marine life has returned in the force of the oceans and rivers after all. So when humans return, I'll make sure to greet them with a glorious feast. See you around. Ooh. Alright. Thank you for the culinary research. Appreciate it. So we need to teleport now. We need to teleport to the abandoned factory, do this quest, and then after that we're gonna do the other quest. Too many quests, but afterwards it's done. You know, right after this it's done. We're gonna do a little bit section story. So, finally. I already played a bit in the past. I think I stopped around Halloween 2019. I wanted to show them, but all I got was stupid big booby mama character and Abby. Hey! I suppose that's something, right? But hey! Oi! Can't talk trash to her like that. I can't believe you said those same words to me! So an Abby, yeah. I do wonder why people want Abby. I just want her to stay away from me. In order to, like, that thought never crossed my mind. Mainly because I have MHXX, and she deals with those things good. Those berserkers, but just all those misconceptions about me, okay? Misconceptions. At the end of the day, I still managed to get one, huh? But it doesn't count, so we're good. It doesn't count and will never count. Smiley face. So. Alright. Let's go and get this data. Come on. Oh, I also got Grandpa. Hey, that's a good pull actually. Like a very decent one. He gets good updates here on. Every bad, go away evil. Yeah. Oh. Give me a second. Sorry for, you know, jumping in there, but she attacks all robots. But why? But why?
ポット、解析をお願い。
解析結果、夜波特殊指定機体 A2 に関するデータログと推測。
内容は
破損部分が大きく、これ以上の解析は不可。
どうして機械生命体が A2 の情報を。
他にも反応があります。行ってみましょう。
Alright. Friend. Alright, let's go. Let's uncover that secret, alright? They're all beepy boo boos anymore. They don't strong here. I don't even need to care for those people. They can just hit me. Oh, wait. Okay, it's not. Don't care. Ignore them. So, we have to go and to do the quest. Alright, there's the next one. Alright. Out of the way, son. Out of the way. Okay, there's probably another model down here, yeah. Oh, kill two. Damn. So. Perfect. Gimme. Data ship, boy. Alright. Oh, wait. Is there something there? In the secret alleyway? So let me see. Oh, there could be. Ow! Yo! Oi! What the heck? Get over here. Get over here. Yeah, thought so. Die. Damn, punch me twice, huh? Okay, did this open eventually? Oh, it is open. And I'm wrong. But this is a shortcut, so I'll take it. It is actually not a shortcut, but we can take this one first. And this is not... Ah, whatever. We can... No, that's D. We have to go by order? No, we don't have to go by order. So let's go down here first, then come back, and then... Oh. No, I don't want to fight you. Not by order. I'm too busy, okay? So, that's right here. So, alright. I think my stream of hours reached the end. Although I think I'm pretty satisfied with my stream today. I hold a conversation! I'm not socially awkward. Yeah! Another plus point for me, right? Ha! I can brag about this. To two people. Or something along those lines. Well, I don't think I do sound at least a bit of social awkward whenever I stream. I just sound tired, no joke. I just sound too hyped up. I sound like I come out of a YouTube video. That's what I'm sounding like. Straight up out of a YouTube video. At times, not too often, but there's a slight hint, you know, of like and smash and subscribe or something. There's the hint there. So let's go. Last hint. Then we're gonna meet A2, and then we're gonna spare A2, and then we're gonna screw nothing.
これで最後のようです。
ポット、回収したデータチップを解析後、各チップと照合して。
解析完了。A2 に関するデータを含むデータ群。他データチップと照合。照合完了。第14次機械戦争真珠湾降下作戦に関する報告書の推定。
真珠湾降下作戦。
僕たちの全世代、旧型ヨルハで遂行された作戦ですね。とりあえず目的は達しました。レジスタンスキャンプへ戻りましょう。
Alright, that should be enough information. So, alright. Is that really the fastest way to walk in this game? I think it is. Just because I have higher dash speed or dash distance. And it's very fun to see the animation, you know. Good memories. No, I'm gonna ignore you guys. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright. 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 Oh, you guys wanna fight me, huh? A fight you can get. So. It might take you less time, but for me it takes like 1 billion years. Hacking sure is time consuming if it comes together. It's like Bioshock, you know. Bioshock 1, if you ever if you ever hacked in Bioshock 1, it adds up so much at the end. Very unfun. Like, probably the one thing I don't like about Bioshock 1. And I'm confused why people say Bioshock 2 is good or better. Or like I hear it somewhere that Bioshock 2 was not as critically acclaimed as 1. 2 was not acclaimed as 1. That's it. Doesn't make sense to me. 1 is it. Well, 1 is good. I mean 2. Jesus. Can't count properly. I like 2. 2 good. So, but 1 not good because of hacking. Hacking not fun. So, here I formulate words now. The ability. So, oh, I didn't even need to hack you. Just destroy you. Alright. Oh, perfect. Yeah, it's dash. Invisible wall, yeah. I'm so out of juice. But I think this should be it. Just talking this, and I hopefully do this off stream. Where I look up all the things I understand, because I don't want to find them. So, let's see. We're already reaching the level 50 mark, so nothing should be able to really hurt us anymore. Also, nerf hacking. Hacking too strong. Hacking is a 1-shot and a 2-shot at higher level units. Jeez. No, don't nerf it. Let broken things be broken. I'll take it back. But here, the report for A2. Here you go. It's number 2. It really is her. You know her? You're on unit number 2. She's an older model, but the same type as you. We work together. The Pearl Harbor drop. Yes. The operation itself was a success, but your fighters were completely wiped out. The commander was number 2. A2. Have you met her? Do you know where she is? Actually, we have orders from the bunker to destroy her. What? She's a deserter. She's also wiped out an entire team and was sent to bring her back. A2? No. I'm sorry, Let's go, 9S.
アネモネさん、A2 さんと何があったんでしょう。
語るには時間が必要なこともある。長く戦っている兵士ならなおさら。
そうなんですね。
So, let's see. Alright, what's left? What is left here? I did everything, I uncovered everything. The only quests that are left right now before I have to go further yeah, Heritage of the Past and retrieve the confidential intel. So, and this as well, but
9S、あなたも。
え？
あなたにもいつか分かる日が来るかもしれない。
はい。
what's that? So, let's see. Well, there's not much about A2 here going on, except for this one guy. Alright. Oh, I'm stretching hard. Oh, yeah. Alrighty. Jesus. Honestly, I'm getting kind of tired, but I think I should be fine for two sections. Hopefully they go in fast. So let's see. One more check. Right. So if I don't do things instantly, I might forget. So I'm gonna look up the Heritage of the Past quest right now. So Heritage of the Past. Yeah. Automata. So not gonna find them all. So retrieve 3 items before going for the 4th. Turn in the final item. So the quest is available as to be after you have a dynamic scanner of your pod obtained during the main quest Red Hats. Desert Zone. Equip the A2. You can find an H stick. From the desert center, head towards the desert housing, and after a group of enemies or pods, you will pick up signal commandment staff and Archive's mysterious lithography 2. You can find it that way. Wander and filthy mask between 2 rock formations. Turn in the first 3 and then you go to the area south. A statue of a girl. A group of enemies will attack you, featuring outfits of the out of westerns. Return, receive your reward, and unlock new enemies data for the peculiar machines. Say it was actually a desert kingdom in Nier. I see. The Phoenix Lands, stuff like that. Right, I have it. I have the information. Might just do it right now, just so I don't forget. No tired allowed. You no sleep. You always wake. Really? Come on, man. So, come on, man. So, it's more anger, right? I mean, not even wakeful enough to do that. Just too tired, too energyless. Now, where is the? There it is. Center. Let's go. I'll do this quest very quickly. It's just a fetch quest and I know where the spots are already. Alright, before I forget, before I just do it. So we have it clear right now. So, 6 hours till Mandala release. You're excited, right? You will look at the details, but I won't. Alright, the first one is right there. Give me just a second. It is supposed to be... It doesn't help that they changed the direction, but it's on the way. Yeah, it's on the way of it. Yep, pretty much. So this way. Just follow the line and we can find it. Actually, it is even this one, right? Yeah, we did find that one. It is right here. So the second one is over there. Right, the second one is over there. There. Okay. No, 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 no. No, I'm gonna fly. No, 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 no. Faster than you. Hey! I think he despawned. He just got tired of me just running away. Ha! I'm a good coward, alright? I know how to be a good coward. So, just a second. It should be... Oh no, I can't look it. Alright, it's this way, sort of. Kind of right here. Wait, then it's right here. That doesn't make sense. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. Wait. Huh? It is right here. Yeah. Huh. What's just right here? Okay, just a second. Don't find it here right now. That is the first one. That is already too far away, so we have to go back. Alright. Almost there. So, what the hell is Mandala? It's a new event, pretty much. New event for JP FGO. You know that FGO is Like NAFGO is 2 years apart, which makes it superior because you can save for servants beforehand. Wait, it was faster there. No? It's not event. Oh, it's story. Sorry. Yeah, story. I mean, you can call everything event, but yeah, sorry. It's like it's 5.5, was it? Sorry, alright. So it's here. Is it bugged then? I don't know if I got the H stick or not. So let me see. Found an old staff. Commandment staff. Oh, food is okay. Just. Oh my god, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have tackled this. Old staff is. I'm gonna tell it really quickly. Alright. I'm gonna finish this quick. Eat quickly, be back, and do the thing. Oh boy. Alright, but this doesn't really help me. Runes in the desert. That's the first one. That is the H stick, which is the old staff. And this one is the commandment staff, which is on the road, which I already found. But I didn't find the second one. So one's missing here, right? I was already right there where the map showed it. I was already right here. Satisfy hunger. Satisfy hunger, brains. Oh wait! Until you find the researchers, this one. This one is the first one. That's the H one. That's the second one, which is at the desert center. And after a group of enemies, your pod will pick up a signal. Wait. Head towards the desert housing and then after a group, pick up the commandment. So let me see. Oh wow, okay, give me a second. Alright, I know where it is. It is right here. Okay, let's go. Almost there. I'm not gonna do a fetch quest over a giant giant, you know, desert. I will find out where it is. Okay, maybe he's faster. So, I mean, he will explode, but maybe he's faster. Yeah, sorta. No, not really. Oh, this also explodes him. Damn it! I just pressed shift because I thought it made me faster, but no. Alright, Jesus. Okay. I need you. I need to go there. So after a couple of animals, we will get the second one. Know where it is. It's right here. Around here. But there's housing supposed to be. So let me walk around. Let me read. Okay. Head towards desert housing. After a group of animals, your pod will pick up the commandment. You can find it. If you can't find it anyway, wander the edge of the light circle around desert center. Okay. The light circle, which is just a second. Okay, I'll leave you here. Just kill everyone here. I really don't have time. Let's do this quickly. So. Even this takes too much time, man. Alright. So, eradicate them all, to be. Just let none survive. Just stop picking up items, me. Just don't. Alright, we just go. Frickin'. Whatever. Items can be picked up later. Search. Alright. Alright. There it is. Thank you. Lithography number 2. Let's go back. Perfect. Okay, let's go. So, we can do this. Alright. I need another pick. So. Reject humanity, become monkey. This is the life to be. It's a lot easier, you know. Hungo bungo. So, yes, I know. Oh my god. Why did I decide to do that? Mihango, yes, Mihango lon. So. Come on. Boost me. Okay, perfect. Let's go. You're not faster than me. Shout all you want, but you can't reach me. I have top speed war pig. See? You can't even reach me. Your mom is a monkey. Hey. Screw you, man. Your mom too. Your mom, my mom. So, this isn't the only tablet of its kind of we found either. I think the nations round ruled it under the possible number of rulers. The more they expanded civilization, the more rules they had to come up with. End up like that, wherever's bound by rules. Seems like a waste. If you ask me, if you find any more relics, be sure to bring it to me. Alright. Why do you give me a torn book? Okay, the last one is... So, the last one is... Filthy mask between two rocks, which is in the beginning over there. So, let's go. It is right this way. Reject humanity. Become monkey. I just want to be a monkey. Oh shit. Oh no. Alright. Get styled on. I will get styled on. Perfect. Jesus. So, sorry. I think I already was fast. Yeah. Look at the damage. So, it's this way, but not this way. If you understand. If you catch my drift. So. It's right that way. So, let's go. Just ignoring the email statues again, but here. So, it's supposed to be here, in between two rocks or something. A filthy mask. And then the fourth one is... It's gonna be something else or something. Maybe I should have brought all three of them. Nah, yeah. I feel like I wasted a bit of time. Okay, right here. Perfect. Alright. 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 Go. Alright. Nope. Alright. 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 It's right here. Thank you. Have you ever heard of the mobile game Last Origin? No. I still want to play, I still want to play Illusion Connect just to be massively disappointed about that game. Still haven't done that. Occupied a little bit, you know. Huh? Boost me. Boost me. Please boost. Thank you. Boost me. Let's go. So, going fast. Going quick. So. We're almost there. It's, I think the fastest top speed you can do with a pin. Of that immeasurable size. And he's still incredibly fast. I think it would even be on par with a car. That Connect game doesn't work on my phone. I see you also got drawn in by Booby. I can tell Hero with Taylor too about that. Booby. So, Jesus. Well, you know what I mean. I don't even think it's good. It's obviously, I honestly think it might not even be good, but I'm still gonna do it. Just have to do it. According to legends, the nation that used to be here was wiped out quite suddenly. Apparently it has something to do with the passing of a beloved king. Thus the mask belonged to a princess or the like. If you're gonna find more relics, be sure to bring it to me. Alright. The last one is gonna be at the turn in the first 3 items. Go to the area south of the researcher for the 4th item, the statue of a god. A group of enemies will appear and hurt you. So hurt you right here. It is actually, by my calculations, it's actually gonna be right here. So I'm not gonna walk anymore. Walking is for chums. Alright. Alright, that was very pinpoint accuracy. Oh, Western heroes. Alright, time to wipe them on. Now hold up. So, ouchie. McCree, it's high noon. Goodbye, boys. Sand bandits, huh? Not even honorable type of bandits. So, alright. They want their you want money? You won't get the money. You are not the Dalton brothers. I would give my money away for those people. And I barely deal damage. I just realized. What the heck? I have a completely transformed sword. And I'm 7 levels ahead of them, and I still don't deal enough damage. How's this possible? I should be one-shotting those people, if anything. Alrighty. Peculiar robots, pretty much, huh? They copy something from our world, and then they pretend that they are. But I will be the last man alive. I shoot my gun faster than you guys do. So, especially since it's all in non-real time. So. Human culture, yes. Oh. Westerns.
人類の考えることってわからないな。
You'll see, this is a statue of a young woman. The words on your wedding day are carved into it. Perhaps it's a representation of the bride. Which reminds me of something I've recently discovered in the course of my work. It appears this area used to be known as a facade. As the name suggests, its residents of facade all wore masks as well as unusual clothes. They also spoke a language unique to their people. Anyway, listen to me ramble. Thanks again for your help. Please take this, okay? Oh. I see. The spear of the usurper. Whatever. Quest done. Very good. We have 2 quests left. Data of the old world, which is me finding every single piece of item there, which I will also look up, and the other thing. So we're done. I'll eat food now, come back later, and then you know, do some thingies. So I think the last time we stopped was when we meet up with Quish. That son of a gun. Oh, we wanted to meet him. So, so. Alright. I saved. I will save once more. We still don't have any more endings than AGKUW. But I think we have done all the quests now. 70% is quite a lot, so there's not going to be much more quest ending happening. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll turn off the stream because I don't want to have the be right back thing here happening. So yeah, bye. Soon back to doing things. Hopefully I don't need that long. Let me just log into the other account just in case I don't forget. I don't want to forget. Oh yeah, this is my phone, you know, it has ads on it because it's so special and it was so cheap. Or technically it wasn't cheap, but it was cheap. So here, remind me later. Let's go. Still have freaking. Every now and then I check out Fire Emblem and pull things and then leave forever. It's like the state of mind. Alright, just making sure. So this one is probably the one that has not been locked in. But yeah. And this one will also be the one I'm playing anyways, so you know.